For missing the target from there, you want bloody shooting. Oh, it's crap. Oh, it's bloody rubbish. It's rubbish.
But how do you react though when someone, you know, from your playing staff comes in and says, "Boss, I think you're doing this wrongly"?
Good. Well, I ask him which way he thinks it should be done. We get down to it, and then we talk about it for 20 minutes, and then we decide I was right.
Hey, how we doing, guys? Long-haired Yeti here for the Forest Watch Along. Hope everyone's doing good. Let's see how you're getting on this weekend and what you think of the football that we've just seen this weekend. Spurs getting absolutely a lovely pass there because Liverpool was absolutely robbed. I mean, I ain't a big Liverpool fan, to be honest. I don't like Liverpool, but I will call it out when I see it, and I do think it was robbed yesterday. Prediction for the match, BVB. How you doing, mate? 3-1. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm hoping for. Well, I'm actually hoping for 4 or 5, but, you know, 3-1 is my take on it for now, and hopefully I'm going to be... I just want the 3 points, really. I mean, it doesn't really matter what score is, but 3-1's the one I've got stuck in my head for some reason. I don't know why. But right, anyway, let's crack on. Let's get this going. It's on Sky, so at least I ain't got to worry about Bing Sports. Keep zipping out. Let me just get this at a decent level, and that's it. Yeah, so how's everyone doing? Hope everyone's doing okay today. Got my Forest shirt on, but hey, you touched the badge then. Can't get used to this. Which side is what? Does anybody know the history of this shirt? I don't mean the history of this shirt when it was made and what the woman's name was who made it, Doris, and all that kind of stuff. I mean, does anybody know where this shirt is from? And don't say from my wardrobe, because I mean we know it's from my wardrobe. Does anybody know? Does anybody know? Where's me bottle opener gone? What does this shirt have in common with Forest at the moment? I'm on the Steinhauser German lager. BVB might actually know about this lager. It's from Audi. Very nice lager. Right, okay. Hello, how you doing, Moto? You alright, mate? It's rolling a cigarette. Let's have a look at the team sheet, see who's playing today. Let's have a look. Facebook. Have a look at the team sheet, and the team sheet is got Turner in goal. Mangala and Sangari are going to be the holding mids, I would imagine. Iwanyi, Hudson-Odoi, Dominguez, Niakate, Elanga, Aurier, Bowley, and Murillo. So there's no Morgan Gibbs-White. Odysseus is on the bench. Worrell, Chiarte, Gibbs-White, Wood, Santos, Toffolo, Origi, and Montiel. So I'm assuming that one of them's going to take the spot that that Morgan Gibbs-White normally takes. Don't know which one. That'd probably be Mangala, I would have thought. I don't know. Have to wait and see on that one. Yeah, mate, how are we doing? Yeah, all good, Jord. How are you doing, matey? Looking forward to this. Looking forward to this game. We own one for last season, to be honest, because we got. I mean, good thing we got a draw, but I mean they got a penalty that was never a penalty. Although that's like the discussion of football at the moment. But you know, we should have had about 2 or 3 penalties, to be fair. But it is what it is. How is everybody on this beautiful sunny? Well, it's not sunny, but on this beautiful Sunday. My dad's birthday today, 78. So he's in Forteventura at the moment. So they got some nice sunlight. Yeah, not bad, mate. Yeah, I've got a good feeling about today. Yeah, same here, mate. Same here. This is the first time I've wore a Forest top on stream. So if all goes wrong, then I won't be wearing a Forest top on stream again. Happy birthday, Yeti. It's not me, matey. It's me dad. It's me father. Or are you saying I look 78, you cheeky bastard? I only look 77. Right, what we got? So yeah, we're looking all right. Team's going to be a 4-2-3-1 again, I think. Well, let's see how many. No, actually, I think he's going for the 4-3-3. We've got 3 centre mids. Come on, you Reds. Jordan, you know what this top has got in common with Forest at the minute, don't you? I remember when I ordered this top and he sent me a bloody Liverpool top. He sent me a Liverpool top. So basically, I found out it was a Liverpool top and then it went in the shed. It didn't stay in the house. And I waited till I could get it sent back and get this one instead. I love this one. It's got sentimental value for me. Brr, 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 brr. All right, let's just have a look, see what's going on here. I'm just talking at the minute, so game's not started yet. Correct. Give that man a cigar. Yes, it was the last time we was in the Premier League. And Stan Collymore, yeah, definitely. Yeah, good times, man. When we took on Man United, that was a good game, that was. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. It's one of the shirts I always did like, this one is. I am going to get the new ones, actually. Now I found that site. I ain't paying £100 for a shirt. It's an absolute liberty, man. Paying £100 for a bloody shirt. Mad or what? Craziness. So what do we think of the weekend then? Aston Villa getting a 6-1 win. I nearly said on my prediction, I was thinking 5. I wasn't going to say 1, but I was actually thinking 5. I can't remember what I said now, to be honest. I think I got that one right. The Man City one threw me altogether. But the thing is, what people need to understand is Arsenal are unbeaten. Man City's now been beaten once, so that's going to gear them up to get themselves sorted out. When Arsenal lose, it could be next week, actually. They've got Man City, so it could be next week that they lose. I think City will be well up for that. Villa are looking really good. Yeah, they are. They are looking really good. I'm glad for Cash, to be honest, because Cash is still quality. And that forward line they've got as well with Watkins and Diaby, I mean, just brilliant. They absolutely took Brighton to pieces yesterday. Excellent stuff. Really, really good. That Unai Emery is a good manager. It'd be interesting to see where Arsenal would be now if they'd have kept him. I mean, I don't remember the Unai Emery era that much, to be fair. But they all say that they needed to get rid of him, so fair play. But I think Arsenal are a different. They don't sort of put everything in to get something out of it. I think that's what they've got to sort of work on. What do you think about that? Did you watch Tottenham Liverpool, Judd, or anybody in the chat? What do you think about their decisions yesterday? Oh my days. Ridiculous. And then for them to come out and say that, oh well, we didn't put the line up because we left it with a referee's decision on the pitch and all this, that and the other. Yeah, that's not what you're supposed to be doing, though, is it? So I mean, that makes no sense. So the first one for me was not a red. The Jones one weren't a red. He slips, touches the ball, and goes over the ball, which is pretty much the same as Cohen. You remember when Cohen did that for Leeds? And he got sent off as well, didn't he? I don't agree with that one either. Yeah, again, VAR getting it wrong. Yeah, I don't get it. I mean, I don't get that either. I mean, yeah, fair enough. The second challenge is a yellow on Jota, but the first one's not a yellow. Udogie clearly trips over his own leg. I mean, they're watching the game on VAR, so surely they get the same. They get the same replay that we get, showing that Udogie actually clipped his leg. Why can they not just contact the ref and say you got that one wrong? I mean, you remember that ref, don't you, Jordan? That ref when we was in the Championship, you remember him? He was the one who, his first game, he got a decision, and he didn't know what to do, so he asked the linesman. He's a terrible referee. He's a Premier League referee. It's beyond me. He's always been terrible, and Liverpool's well unlucky to get their own goal at the end. I mean, they played really well with say how many men they had. But it is what it is. I mean, they need to start doing something about it and getting it sorted, because that's some really bad decisions I've seen. That one where Nana comes out and punches the Wolves defender. I mean, that was terrible enough. But I mean, there's one worse than the other every single game now. Lord knows what we're going to get today. Hopefully, we get a decent turnout. Right, their team is Flecken, Azure, Oh, I bought him on FIFA the other day. Collins, Pinnock, Icky, Janelt, and you've just took it off the screen, so now I can't read it. It's your favourite manager here, Jordan. Yeah, your favourite manager, Jordy. How's it going on, Fuzz? You alright, mate? What's up? What's up? Yeah, it's embarrassing how bad refs are. Even when they get to watch it back, they will still get it wrong. You know what bugs me, mate, is when they apologise afterwards. What good does that do anybody? I just find that it's a second slap in the face when they turn around afterwards and say we got it wrong. It was the same as our last game with Brentford at the City Ground when they turned around and said they got decisions wrong. And we should have had at least 3 penalties in that game. But it is what it is. I can't be doing with harping on about stuff like that. It was what it was. We stayed up. So, who cares at the end of the day? We're all right. And if it had been that reason that we didn't stay up, then I'd have been pissed about it. But the certain clubs don't get the rub of the green, and that's it. Liverpool normally do, to be fair. I mean, you can't say they don't. They do. But the offside goal, there's no way it's offside. Not in a million years. Terrible decision. And if they're going to come out and apologise, give the goal and make it a draw. You're going to say you got the decision wrong and it was a goal, then give the goal and make it a draw. The fact that Liverpool offside goal was based off a miscommunication. Yeah, they're just a bunch of idiots, mate. Honestly, they're just... I don't know how you can get it wrong because, like, when you're watching on the TV, you get like a zoomed in look at what's going on. And the thing they did with Jones was well out of order. The shot that they gave the ref was in slow motion with his foot going onto his leg. So he was always going to say that's a red. They didn't play it back or anything. They just shown it where it looked 100% looked a red, what the ref saw, 100%. And I think he was struggling anyway. And I think the refs helped him out in VAR. That's what I think. Bang out of order. I don't see why you can't review everything that happens on the pitch. If they're watching the game same as we are, and you can just say to the ref, you got that wrong. Simple as that, isn't it? It's just crooked as hell. Absolutely crooked as hell, man. It really is. And Liverpool definitely deserves something out of that game. 100%. What other games were? Oh, Luton got a win. Luton managed to win as well, so they've got their first win. George, we need them all to get 11 points, man. We need them all to get over 11 points. I don't know how that's going to happen, but, if we're doing all right and we're in a good position, maybe we can chuck them 3 points just so they get more than Derby. I'll take that. Can't have anybody getting less points than Derby and breaking their record. They can keep that record. Be proud. Be proud. Hey, Gooner Forever, how you doing, mate? Luton Town will get more points than other scoring goals. Well, yeah, I mean, he gets a standing ovation yesterday for scoring a penalty. I mean, mate, standards at that club is unbelievable. 300k a week, scores a penalty and gets a standing ovation. Can you chuck us 3 points? We need them bad. We already did. We already did, mate. We've already been there and done that. Although we were masters of our own downfall there, to be honest. Got 2-0 up, you've got to go for it. And I hope that we go for it in this one as well, because we're at home. we are the ones at home, so we really need to be getting this result 100%. But yeah, the advert thing's crazy. I mean, basically, what you've done is you've just shown him that the effort that he actually gives is suitable for an Arsenal team. And for an Arsenal team that's had some amazing players in the past, it's just mental. It's mental. I get all the be nice era and let's all be nice to everybody and all this kind of stuff. But if you've got a player in your shirt that's not performing, then that situation changes straight away. There's no way, you're not having that. Not having that, man. No way. I won't have it. Players need to perform well and earn a shirt, otherwise they don't get in one. Simple as. That's the way I always look at it anyway. Right, well, we've got adverts, because it's Sky. And you know what Sky's like? Even if you look at the highlights, they put 2 or 3 adverts on at the start. Money grabbing bastards. But what can you do? You got that, and you got TNT Sports. What do you think about it so far, Jordan? What's your thoughts? I like the 4-2-3-1 he keeps trying. I don't think he's doing it today though. He's got 3 central defenders on, so I don't think he's doing that today. I can see us going at them today like the Burnley game. Just hopefully our defence are awake this time. Yeah, it looks to me like he's not gone for the 4-2-3-1. It looks because there's no Morgan Gibbs White. He's on the bench, which is a good thing, really, because I think he needs to pick up a little bit and start getting on it. Going forever. Apart from Havertz scoring the penalty, the only thing he did in that game was get booked. Exactly, mate. Exactly. And the funny thing I find, I mean, I'm not saying that people watch whether they watch the Arsenal History of More stream or whatever, but I turned around and said, how come El Neni gets a standing ovation, but if they're all behind Havertz, how come he never gets one? And then, lo and behold, the next game he gets a standing ovation. Mental. I mean, if it ups his game, if it ups his confidence and everything, then fair enough. They've probably done something good there. But I don't know. He looks a bit. He reminds me of that guy who used to be on Harry Enfield. You know, the teenager. Just go, Mum. He reminds me of that guy. Kevin, is it? Yeah, Kevin, I think his name is. It just, I don't know. We'll see, I suppose. We'll see whether he manages to do it. Sky Sports pushing the Women's Premier League. Nobody cares. Sorry, but nobody cares. Here's the Forest fans. Look. All looking happy. And they'll be singing away when it starts. I'd love to be there, to be honest, but, you know, money just wouldn't cover that, so I can't do it. It's weird this being the only like Premier League game today, though, isn't it? It's normally one at 4:00 as well. I mean, there is. There's a women's one, unless there's one on BT Sports, whatever it's called now. I don't know about that. Right. Cooper's here. Cooper the Golem. It's raining. They're all putting their coats on. That looks like Scott. Oh, it's not. Yeah, 100% Paramount. It's got to be a fortress. The City ground has got to be a fortress again, like last season. Showing the Brian Clough stand. Cloughie. They're missing the target from there. You're bloody shooting. All in the tunnel. Come on, lads. Got to have this. Come on. Yes, come on, Forest. Thought probably bring you on at half time because I didn't think I got no StreamYard minutes. It said like 1 or 2 hours the other day, but I must have been drunk when I read it because I read it yesterday and it says 4 hours. So then I've got to work out how to do it on Streamlabs and actually have people that you can invite on Streamlabs. I'll drop you the link. Where are you? On here. There you are. Hope everyone's doing well. Whoever you support, hopefully you got a win this season. Nice to see Luton get off the cards, but I mean that guy who scored, he's really up for it. He is. He's getting on a bit though, to be honest. But I mean, he every game I've seen him play, he's looked like he's really wants it, really going for it. Havertz penalty goal means he has more goals in Europe than Messi has. Equals Havertz the real GOAT. Yeah. Well, I mean, if Arsenal had their dues, they'd probably get him a Ballon d'Or. They'd put him in for a Ballon d'Or. Havertz, nah. Right, so they're playing sort of normal setup, and Burmo, Wissa, and Lewis Potter. These are going to be up for this, though. After their last two results, they're going to be up for this. For this season, I mean. Yeah, 100%. I'm looking forward to this. Come on, Callum Hudson-Odoi. Be interesting to see how we're lining up. I think we're lining up pretty much exactly the same, to be honest. It was a bit of a shitter on Brentford, though, to lose Raya like that, and especially not get all the money as well. It's a loan deal, so they didn't even get all the money for a top keeper. But that's football. That's the way it goes. At the end of the day, when the big boys come in, you can't keep your players. You try, but you can't. It's just how it goes. I got team huddles. Come on! That's the minute silence done for Matty Cusack, who passed away just over a week ago. Murillo's on today as well. Don't think there's no Tavares, I don't believe. I mean, Tavares made some wicked mistakes last week. You can't sleep on Kyle Walker, man. You just can't do it. It's stupid. So how are we lining up then? It's always to be here. Oh, City Ground, you Reds. Come on. Come on, we're off. Kicking off. Flecken ball straight up the pitch into the centre, fight in the middle. Back to Brentford in defence. Over to the left-hand side, pumps the ball over the top. That's to Niakate. Niakate back to Turner. Turner passes it out to Murillo. Murillo ball over the top. That's gone out. Come on, lads. Got to have this. Got to have this. Got to have every one. How is everyone in the chat anyway? What's our thoughts on VAR? What do you think about VAR at the moment? That's the big subject at the minute, VAR. Right. Oh, that's a foul. Pulled Elanga back, got a yellow card straight away. I think the refs are going to be a bit thingy today, to be honest. Scrap VAR, yeah, I agree, totally. Or get ex-players looking at the cameras. That's always been my point of view. I've ex-players watching them. That's icky on a yellow card already. Only made the game worse. Yeah, it has, and it's just created even more controversy than there was before. Before, you'd just go, oh, yeah, you know, the ref made a bad decision, and you talk about it a little bit. But now, they've got the ability to make sure that don't happen. And another pair, well, four people that's watching it. Yeah, you're still getting these stupid, mistakes. It's unforgivable because, you can see exactly what happens. Like that Udogie yesterday when he trips himself up and Jota gets a yellow card. That's mental. I mean, the commentators were saying he's really not done his team any favours and all this, that, and the other, but he should never have got a yellow card for that first one. And you can see it clearly because you could see it on the camera that they're watching. So why they still called that, I have no idea. All right, Thomas Frank's getting some advice from his mate, whoever that is. It looks like Ranganesh or whatever his name is, that comedian. Right, so Brentford's got it in defence. Just passing it to the right. That's going back to the keeper. Keeper out to... I don't know who that is, to be honest. Ball down the line, but that's Niakate's. Nice ball back out to Aurier and a nice pass to Mangala. Then to Elanga. Elanga's touch is a little bit much. Right, Aurier throw in to Niakate. Niakate puts a long ball over the top. Oh, and Awonyi nearly got in then, but they cleared it. Flecken back. So now Brentford have got it in the defensive area. We're not really pressing. Brentford now coming down the right-hand side. And Burmo plays it back. Long ball from Brentford to the left wing. Got it by, I've got his name, Lewis Potter. That's it. Cheers, commentator. It's getting a bit scrappy. Ball over the top again by us. The one you gives it straight back to Brentford. Oh, that's a bad one from Murillo. Down the right-hand side, but that's too far. That goes out for a goal kick. Scared a bit. Into the middle, Sangari passes to the right to Aurier. Aurier up to Kyle Hudson-Odoi. Elanga, I mean. It's now with Mangala. Pass it back to the defence. Just in the centre circle now. Just passing it around the defence. We are. That's going back to the keeper. Turner kicks it out. Under no pressure, which is weird. Ball through from Brentford, the right-hand side. Passed it through well there. Had to turn back. Well, I think we need to be pressing them a little bit more, to be honest. That's straight into the hands of Turner. One of the Brentford players goes down. I don't know why. Elanga now on the right-hand side, running down the right-hand side. They're all getting round him. Nice. Trying to get a crossing. Gets a cross. Gets a corner. Nice. Gets a cross in. It's a Brentford player and goes out for a corner. There's not. I didn't see anything in that, to be honest with you. So it's corner to Forest. Hudson-Odoi with a corner. Come on, get your head on it. Let's get something here. Ball goes over the top. And it's in! It's in! Ah, oh, bastards, offside. Offside R1E, I suppose it will get checked. Yeah, I think yeah. It's tight. Nah, he's offside. Yeah, he's offside. Well, it looks like it on that view anyway. Yeah, that's offside. His foot's well behind the other player. Yeah, it's offside. Saba, I mean, because you get different angles, don't you? But that looks offside to me, that does. Yeah, that's offside. Actually, use the lines. Yeah, it's offside anyway. So, still 0-0. Still 0-0 back to the Brentford goalkeeper into the central defender. I don't know any of these Brentford players' names, to be honest. Ball over the top to the right-hand side, but that's near Carty's all day. Mangala just outside our box. Beautiful ball there to Sangari. Sangari's running forward. Beautiful pass to Elanga. Cross from Aurier. That's too far. Ball out by Brentford. Come on, Forest. Keep going. Back to Mangala. Mangala's got it now. Plays it back to Murillo. Murillo. Oh, not a bad pass, man. Got away with it. Mangala's got the ball now. Plays it to Niakate. Back to Mangala in the centre. Mangala to Niakate again. To Aurier. Aurier ball forward. Get away with that one. And it's all the way back to the goalkeeper. Kudos. How you doing, matey? VAR needs to be removed. Game was simpler back then. Yeah, 100%, mate. 100%. It's nice when you're on the good side of it, but it's still not, it's just a rubbish system. It really is. I mean, and it shouldn't be, because you're still getting. Yeah, and the thing I don't get about it is the refs that it was bought in for are still actually the ones on the video. And they're always going to look after your mates, aren't you, at work? You could see that guy was having a nightmare yesterday, and he just looked after him. Fair play Tottenham, though. At the end of the day, got a win. I think they should make it a draw. If they turned around and said that was onside, which it was, then they should change the score to a draw. It don't take much to do it, and it makes it fair. Right, Hudson-Odoi on the left-hand side. Ball in. That was not good. Ball in and over. He just shepherds it out for a Brentford throw. Hey, how you doing, Mama Flossie? Hope you're well. I'll take the 3 points against lucky Liverpool, but it annoys me the method it took. Yeah, absolutely. Fair play to you having that kind of mindset as well. Because a lot of fans just have the mindset, oh, who cares? You know what I mean? It does matter because you'll get done by it soon as well, same as we all will. You know what I mean? So we've got to take it seriously, because we will be on the end of bad decisions eventually. I'm good, Yeti. Good to hear. Nice 2-0 win yesterday, Mama Flossie. You're starting to get things moving now, which is good to see. Hopefully you get something against PSG in the week. Is there a PSG game at your ground, or is it at theirs? Ball over the top. Ball's just outside. They're very crowded outside that box. Got Mangala to Murillo to Hudson-Odoi on the left. And this is Mangala. Just playing it around the defence at the minute we are. Just going to go back to the goalie in a minute. Yeah, it's going back to the goalie now. No, it's not. No, Niakate went. Nope, not doing that. Ball over the top to Awoniyi. It's nice. It's just too far. Big up, Danny, mate. Hope you're doing well, mater. Surprised it's taken this long, though, for people to be outraged. I've been saying for ages, as well as many others, that the officiating needs a massive overhaul in England. I agree, mate. I agree totally. We are at home on Wednesday. Right, so get a nice result there. It's going to be tough, but, you know, if you're on it, I think you could do it, to be fair. Yeah, well, the thing is, I mean, I was looking at something today. Apparently, Saudi Arabia are offering the English refs crazy money to go there. I kind of hope they do. I actually hope they do, because I think they're awful. The worst thing for me is when they turn around and say that they made a mistake after the game. I mean, what good does that do anybody, really? It's just, you know, it's like rubbing salt into the wounds. It's just not good. Brentford passing it straight back to Flecken. Flecken's got the ball now. Yeah, kudos, I'll drive you. Yeah, man, definitely. Definitely. Yeah, they can have them. Yeah, it's ridiculous. It shouldn't be like that nowadays. It's every week as well. Every week there's something that's just an absolute disgraceful decision that anybody with eyes just wouldn't make. It's craziness. Murillo took a ball down the left-hand side. Brentford got it now in the centre circle, passing it back around their defence. You can tell they're a bit nervous with what's happened in the last few games. Playing very sort of conservative. We're kind of just standing off them and then pressing at certain times. That's not anywhere because there's no Brentford player there. Oh, that was crazy. Oh, that we got away with it. I hope I didn't overdo it yesterday in just chat. I was fuming. I was so angry. No, man, you know what? Say whatever, man. It's fine. If it's what you think, it's what you think, and that's it, and that's all that counts. It's all about opinions and everything at the end of the day. It was shocking. Those points matter. Yeah, not at all, Danny. Big up. Yeah, hey, how you doing, Wolf, mate? You all right? How's it going? Right, okay, so it's very conservative game, this, to be honest. We keep trying to make passes into the lanes and stuff, but Mangala's got it now. Niakate plays it down the right to Elanga. Just plays it back to Turner. Back out to Mangala, who just keeps dropping into the centre. Ball over the top. Nah, that's not good. And then Brentford all the way back to the goalkeeper. Wolf, how do you think you'll get on with Fulham tomorrow? I think Mudryk started. He's doing some crazy assists, Mudryk, and I think if Nick Jackson can actually carry on the way he was, that was weird. Yeah, if he can carry on, he seems to have found his scoring boots. So it's an interesting one. I got you down to the 2-0 win. I have. So I'm looking out for you. Today I learned Angie's unbeaten in 50 home games over 3 countries. Incredible stat. I think he's a good keeper, but I think one of the biggest worries that for you guys yesterday was when Liverpool was down men, you ran out of ideas, and they was the better side. I think that's a bit of a worry. I think you need to have that killer edge to just take out a team when they're down to that many players. Don't think either was a sending off, to be honest. I think it was well harsh. I mean, if they're sending offs, then Nketiah should have gone for the challenge on the Spurs goalkeeper last week. I mean, yeah, we need a Pedro Neto. Kulo isn't a winger. Yeah, Pedro Neto, man, he's going to be going. He's going to be going somewhere, and you can see that. Good player, really good player. Don't think Wolves going to keep him in January, to be honest. City will wake up now. City will probably wake up now because of that. Because, I mean, I don't know what Pep said, whether he said anything in the interview after the game. Right, Nicote, Alanga, Sangari, beautiful. Good stuff by Sangari, great stuff. Right, okay, Murillo to the left-hand side to Callum Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi now trying to take on Ajur. Hudson-Odoi running into the middle. Plays it to Mangala just on the centre circle. Elanga now running at him. Plays it back to Murillo. Mangala got loads of space to Elanga, back to Mangala. Back to Murillo, plays it to Niakate. Elanga back to Turner. Turner, just don't do that, man. Takes a massive, drops back and tries to take a massive run up. That guy could have got in on you then. Darren England was supposed to be the fourth official, and he's been taken off the game because he's an absolute prat. He was another shit ref in the Championship as well. So many of them I've seen that I didn't rate in the Championship. Now they're all of a sudden Premier League referees. What's that all about? This ain't the most entertaining game I've ever seen, I'll be honest. we're getting things. Go on, Elanga. You've got some space now on the right hand side. No, you've got to keep running at that Icky because he's got a yellow card now. Elanga close there. I didn't watch the highlights of all match reaction. What went wrong against Man U? I called the Crystal Palace win against Man U, to be honest, because I think they want that carrier bag cup, and I think that's why they played well. But for me, play the same team. That go on, right? Elanga. He's no. Oh, shot just past the left post. You're ahead of me, Danny, I think. I've only just seen that. And I'm on bloody Sky. I didn't watch pretty much everything from team selection right down to players not caring. Yeah, that seems to be what you've got at the moment. United were awful yesterday. Yeah, they just don't. I don't know. I can't. It's hard to put your finger on it, really. I think Hot Fuzz has just said it the best, really. There's nobody caring and just going through the motions. That ain't United. That's never been United. Why can't he just chew gum normally? Yeah. Hot Fuzz, I actually thought you should challenge for the title this year. Boy, was I wrong. I just, I don't. It's a weird one because, can you blame Ten Hag? I don't know. You can because of his decisions and the fact that he keeps playing these useless fucks. You know what I mean? I mean, to me, he should have had the young uns on yesterday, the ones that actually beat Palace in midweek. That's just my personal point of view, but I'm not a United fan, so it don't really matter to me, to be honest. Yes, I'm Yeti, so I'll stop spoiling. I'll not type if something happens. Oh no, yeah, I know he said Yeti's in then. Well done for Murillo. Lewis Potter was coming in then. That was a good pass as well from Brentford. Straight down the line. Well done to Murillo. Gives Brentford a corner. Need a goal in this game. Yeah, how you doing, Jez? You all right, mate? How you doing, Carl Rossi? Afternoon all. Smash the lights. Severely hungover. Rossi in the building. Yeah, no worries, man. And Drew Gunners, that's an old school top Yeti. Big up fella. And to the regulars. Yeah, it is, mate. Last time I was in the Premier League, this top. And we had Stan the Man. Stan the Man. Oh. That was not the best defending of a corner, but at least we got away with it. Got to get... Go on, Callum. Got your name. Awani on the on the left-hand side, coming in. He's not going... No, they're all over him now. Sangari outside the box. Goes to shoot. It's a Brentford player. Mangala's got it again. Back to Sangari. Sangari's got a lot of space. Plays the ball over to the right hand side. Beautiful ball to Elanga. Just touch was not good. Not Elanga, Aurier, sorry. Yeah, I was skeptical of Brennan, but he was exciting. Annoyed he's injured. He's like I say, he's got a lot to learn. I think he'll do better at Spurs than he would with us. Although now we've actually gone to a more attacking thing, I think he would have done all right. But, he is a good player. He's got a lot of potential, to be fair. Afternoon, Mama. Big up, Jez. Hey, Jez. Big fan of you and Kenny's. Oh, mate, them two are absolute legends, man. I had Kenny and Jez on my show on Friday. Awesome show. Absolutely awesome, both of them. Right, okay, so we've got Brentford playing around in the defence. We need to be challenging that Icky more. He's on a yellow card, man. They're really sort of coming into the game though now. No doubt about that. Just passing it around outside our box, looking for a pass. We've got to get a little bit closer to him, I think. Well done. Well done, Murillo. Oh, no. Bad pass. Gone straight out. Like 28 minutes gone. Still 0-0. Icky's got the ball. Gone. We're backing off a little bit too much now. Love listening to Jazz and Kenny. Oh, they're absolute legends, aren't they? Legends! And it's into... I don't know any of these fucking Brentford players. I think that's Boomo. I think we're sort of being a bit conservative now, to be honest. Oh, come on, Forrest, get on with it. Let's go into this bloody game. We're giving them a lot of possession now, which is something I don't really like when you're at home. We're kind of just like sat back in our own area, just waiting for like a break or a press. But they are definitely growing in confidence. Lee, Jazz, and Kenny are great entertainment. Only our Arsenal content I watch. Yeah, same here, mate. Because they're absolutely real. We're getting a yellow card for Niakate, and they're going to check the challenge. Let's have a look. Hold on, let me have a look here. He hadn't hit the ball because his foot was there, but it's a yellow. It's not a red. So Niakate's got a yellow. So Icky and Niakate's got a yellow. Yeah, I tell you what, there's some absolute awesome people, YouTubers in our community and stuff like that. TJ Warren, make sure you big up TJ Warren. Dal, Oregon Goon, make sure you big him up. Make sure you big up Jazz, Arsenal History, and more. And you know, all of them. Wolfgang Division, Opfuzz. You know, we're all a massive community. And you know, we all look after each other and help each other out and stuff like that, and it's just awesome. Love the football terrace because Lee rattles all the top gooners' children. You see the comments and they're disgusting and funny. Thing is, they are all subscribed to AFTV. Yeah, man, you want to see Lee's Twitter, man? Oh my days! I swear, Dan, there's a book out there that is the League on an insult book because they all say exactly the same thing. You're 40-year-old at your age, man. At your age, what you saying broski for? You're 40 years old. Where do these pricks come from, man? That's so right. Kudos, say coolly, but are always there to watch them. Yeah, exactly. That's what you want, isn't it? I mean, I went on one of their things yesterday on Twitter, and every one of them was like singing songs about adverts and this, that, and the other. I just kept putting laughing emojis and a clan one at the end of it. I was like, what the fuck is your problem, man? You're idiots, mate. Idiots. But he gets so much stick. So much stick. And it's one of them things where basically you read it, and to me, it's like Lee's just owned this person. Because these people are just dumb and stupid, they always say, "Oh, you got owned there, Lee." It's like, how did he get owned? How did he get owned? If you think that's owned, then maybe your parents are probably not your parents because they're supposed to own you. And if anybody owns you, then there must be an absolute dickhead because, you know, you're an idiot. You're not educated. You're a fool. You're a twat. All you can do is put crap on Twitter. You bell end. I mean, it's not surprising he got so much. I mean, you don't even have to do videos on Arsenal. You just do Muppet Twitter. It'd be awesome, man. You'd make loads of money. Always call Lee, but always there to watch him. That's the main thing, isn't it? You know, if you can get these people in who don't like you, you're getting views and all that kind of stuff. So what? Who cares? Don't like me, mate. That's fine. Just pay for my holidays. He ends up being right most of the time later down the line. Yeah, he does. He does. Absolutely. They just don't like him. They've got a hate for him, and that's it. And he tells it real. He speaks facts about all sorts of things, not just Arsenal and stuff like that. I have nothing but respect for that. If you're real and you tell the truth, then I have nothing but respect for you. If you're a little bullshitting twat who just says what is going to get you likes and all that kind of stuff, then I'm sorry, but you're a sellout wanker. Oh, come on. We're on the edge of the area. Oh. Ball in. Icky just heads it straight to the goalkeeper. He's on a yellow card. Come on, let's keep attacking him and get him sent off. Was it? I have never seen anyone get the amount of abuse Lee has gotten over the last 4 or 5 years, all for having a high standard. I'm thankfully as skin as thick as a dinosaur's, man. Yeah, exactly. I mean, you've got to have, haven't you? You've got to have a thick skin. I think you've got to have a thick skin to do this anyway, because you're always going to have somebody who comes in giving shit and all this, that, and the other. I mean, to me, we're of the same age, so to me, it's just all words. I don't care, really. You say whatever you want. I couldn't give a flying foot, to be quite honest. Lee is a top fella, always ready to help people. Yeah, absolutely, 100%. Love Muppet Socials. Yeah, Muppet Socials. There's so much content on there, mate. If you go on Twitter, I mean, he's called out James Bunge and he hasn't answered yet. About saying that saying that Lee's only got a minimal audience and all this, that, and the other. So Lee's basically said, "Show me your numbers and show me your monthly earnings and all this, that, and the other." And apparently James Bunge hasn't even answered back yet. And they're all in the chat going, "Oh, you're a 40-year-old man. You should grow up and all this, that, and the other." What? So you should talk shit, but he shouldn't give you the shit back? What kind of pussy boy are you? Seriously. I don't get it, because all you have to do, even as a hater, is stay for 10 minutes and you'll see quick this helps so many members. Remembers all the regulars in chat, even though there's thousands. I don't get it. Yeah, he's a top guy. He is. I have no issue with Lee at all. Always liked him. Always liked him. I mean, don't get me wrong, guys. I mean, I did start out watching AFTV because the simple reason was we beat you in the cup, and I went there to watch the meltdowns, and then I found Lee after that. Can't remember how I found Lee, but then when I found Lee, that was it. I was not interested in AFTV anymore. Yeah, Jez, I appreciate the fact that Lee makes some content with TJ, who is just as the beginning of his channel. Yeah, definitely. And talking about Lee, on Thursday, Jez channel, Arsenal History and More, he's going to be on there with myself, Jez, obviously, because it's his channel, Kenny and Warren's Team Talk, and we are talking about social media bullying and how we need to get rid of it, because I am sick to death of people thinking that they can just talk shit and, and people lose their, commit suicide and things because of these horrible bastards. I'm sick of it. I want to do something about it, and we're gonna have a chat about it, and we're gonna bring it to this fore. We're gonna make it something. That will be a great stream. Well done, lads, for doing it. Yeah, mate, anytime, man. I'm sick to death of it. I'd love to get hold of all these bullies and smash the shit out of them, to be honest. But unfortunately, you don't ever see them because they're just hidden behind a keyboard, and they wouldn't be doing any of it if there wasn't. And the one thing you need to understand about a bully is they're normally the most insecure person on the planet. They've got no social abilities whatsoever. So what they do is they find someone that has, and they start bullying them. And then they get these minion pussies, the pussy minions that they have around them. And the only reason the pussy minions are with them is because basically they don't want to be the one that gets bullied. So they are little pussies anyway. And what they tend to do, and this is what you have to take into account, right? What they tend to do is they'll get one of the pussy minions to make out he's your friend and he doesn't agree with the rest of them and all this, that, and the other. And then Pussy Minion will get all your details and everything. So the other pussies can have a go at you all the time. Do you know what I mean? So you've got to be careful of that. And then they'll probably invite you somewhere and say that the other pussy bullies aren't there, but the other pussy bullies will be there. The best way to sort it out really is to punch them with an hand grenade, but unfortunately you get put in prison for that. So I'm not gonna do so. I don't advise that, but it is what it is. What it is, I suppose. Right, I need to go to the toilet. Oh. No, I hate bullies, mate. You've probably realised I hate bullies. I can't stand them. In the lowest form of the low, to be honest. And everyone always says, like, as soon as the bully starts, you just crack them in the mouth and that's the end of it. Well, it's not that easy sometimes. Sometimes it is, sometimes it ain't. So well said, Mama, and true for me too. Absolutely spot on, Yeti. Growing up there was so many bully fucks who did that to people, always the weakest, or kids who had trouble making friends with the victims. Yeah, exactly. The thing is, it's like, I was watching this thing the other day on YouTube, yeah, and it was like they're showing a video. They're showing a video to these criminals, like people in prison and stuff like that, and it was basically down to who they would pick as a victim, who they'd have a go at and stuff like that. And nearly all of them was like, if somebody sort of walks down the road with confidence and all this, that, and the other, you're not going to be a victim, because it's like a lion attacking something. Yeah, the lion don't want to get injured attacking something. So, and it's exactly the same for these people, these predators. They look for somebody who's weak, somebody who looks nervous, somebody to stare at, and then when they stare at you, you put your head down. You put your head down, they just notice that you are, you're not about it, and you're scared, and you worried, and that's it, and you'll be a victim. I got bullied by my own football teammates in high school because I wasn't very good. Apparently, they would belt the ball at me during training, mock me when they didn't play, I had my best performance. Yeah, exactly. I've always been able to look after myself, and if not, I knew someone I did. Yeah, definitely. Wankers, man. Sorry to hear that, bro. Yeah, people are wankers. I think, what is it? I think Marilyn Manson says it best in his song The Beautiful People. You show that you're not a fucking pushover, and they won't bother with you. They won't bother with you if you show you're not a pushover, because they don't want a challenge. These people don't want a challenge. It's not the best game, is it, Danny? I'll be honest. I thought we started off well and started finding space and picking passes and stuff like that. But after that, it's just gone stale. Hopefully, we get to half time and we come out and get something done, man. I think they've grown into the game as well because we've not done what we need to do, but I had no brothers, so I was all on my own. I had a bit of issues with bullies before the age of 12. The second my bollocks dropped and testosterone hit, I was grand from there on. Yeah, exactly, mate. Exactly. And the unfortunate thing is nowadays it's just all about how big you are on social media with your pictures and all this, that, and the other. Everybody, oh, good save by Turner. No, oh, nearly 1-0 down then. It's another corner for Brentford, and they're good at corners. That was well done, that was. It's a good save from Turner. Unfortunately, went straight out into the centre, but, there was a deflection, so you can understand it, I suppose. Yeah, true. I wouldn't have let them get away with it now, but that back then it was. Yeah, it is exactly. I mean, back in the day is different. If it's like what they always say, if you knew what you knew now, you'd never get any of that. You just wouldn't. You wouldn't accept it. You'd know exactly what to do straight away. Welcome to Super Sundays. Not very super, mate, to be honest. Big ups, Carl, mate. Carl, I learned quickly to fight for my brother. All my brothers would kick my ass if they were kids my own age. They stepped in if they were older kids. I bet Yeti could write a book of stories dealing with bullies. Yeah, I've had a few situations. With me, I've always sort of let it go and go and go and go, and then all of a sudden I'll just lose it, and they don't tend to bully me again after that. 6:45. Morning, everyone. Morning, mate. How you doing? Drew Gunners, yep. Every lad I know who grew up with older brothers are odd as fuck. Yep. How come I'm ahead of you in this game? I'm watching on Bing Sports. It was the same yesterday in Lee's watch along for the Arsenal game. I don't know, mate. No idea. I'm on Sky. It's probably all these bloody adverts. That's probably why. All these adverts drive me fucking mental. Fucking Kit Kat got to do with fucking war. Right, if anyone wants to jump on for half time, you can. Dropped you the link up fuzz. If you want to jump on, Jez, I'll drop you the link as well. Same as you, Wolf. Cole Rossi, you can as well if you want. You are the new man of YouTube now. I saw a bunch of commentators on the terrace say Odegaard is better than Maddison. Sometimes I wonder if we were watching the same sport. Yeah, I agree with that as well. Maddison's far better. Far better. Maddison's up for the big games as well, whereas Odegaard isn't. Right, okay, so I'm bringing Otfurs into the chat. He's got his tissues with him because he's a Man United fan. So you got to give him some.
I actually have got some tissues with me. I'm doing okay. Somewhat recovered mentally from the shame and despair from yesterday afternoon. But do you know what? It's like I see how we screw ourselves over as a football club, and I see the situation sort of different with other clubs. I see Liverpool getting screwed over by officiating yesterday. I was watching Cray from the Anfield Agenda. Like, man went on the biggest tirade against the officials in this country. And to be fair, he has got some compelling arguments. And let's be honest, every team is getting screwed over, one way or the other. Every team is getting it.
Definitely, yeah. Definitely.
I'm on the bandwagon. You could say, get VAR out. VAR out.
Absolutely, man.
Get them out of the game. It's ruining the sport for everybody.
Definitely, 100%. It's every single week, isn't it? You've got another thing that's like, wow, that was well. I mean, to be fair, an Honor came out and punched that Wolves player. I mean, that is a penalty. I mean, and then you've got the other things that's happened as well. Every single week, there's one thing in one game, which I'm kind of glad for because if that didn't happen in the Liverpool game yesterday, they wouldn't be on it today.
Yeah.
Although they'll probably still fuck us over later on, but I mean, we'll see how we go with that. But Kudos says Odegaard's not a good shot. Got a good shot and a decent technique, but he lacks captain material. He's not as intelligent as Maddison. No, he's not. I mean, Maddison, you can see his brain working when he's playing.
Yeah.
You can see what he's thinking, can't you? He looks a damn good fucking player.
Yesterday afternoon, you could see with what Maddison was trying to do is that every time he's got the ball, he's trying something a little bit different. He's trying to create something. He's trying to use a lot of tricks that he's got in his locker. He's trying to spark the game into life and make things happen and tick for Tottenham. It was absolutely painful to watch them try and score against this constantly depleting Liverpool team.
Yeah,
it was ridiculous. Like the less players Liverpool had on the pitch, the harder Tottenham were making it for themselves to score a goal. It was honestly
100%.
something honestly incredible, and I genuinely feel horrendously bad for Liverpool fans to see that for 25 minutes, the longest 25 minutes or so that they've probably ever felt watching a football match, just for an own goal to occur in like the last week of the game.
Oh, mate, that was absolutely that must have been absolutely soul breaking, man.
Yeah,
for that to happen. I mean, I was watching it and I was like, "Oh, mate, you did not deserve that." I mean, they was better than Tottenham with 9 men. And I don't know what you think, but I don't think either one was a sending off. I definitely don't think the Jones one was a sending off. He slipped.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. I suppose it takes us back to the Casemiro red card where his foot slipped over the ball, and everyone was sort of thinking about that argument. It's like, well, if the Casemiro one's not a red card, then this one's not a red card. As simple as that. But it's like it's really annoying to see. Is that I suppose it's one of those things. If it favours you, you're like, oh yeah, no, that's definitely a red card. If it doesn't favour you, no, not a red card. Like,
well, you've got your own tinted spectacles, haven't you, at the time? Really.
Yeah, I thought that definitely the way in which that the Curtis Jones red card happened, it's one of those really unfortunate things to happen, and it's not like there's any intent to do it because you go in for a ball. And I think what should be looked at is if it is a tough challenge, if it is something like that, where a studs goes first in, if the player goes to touch the ball first with the ball in between the players,
he's watching the ball. He's clearly watching the ball all the way.
Then it shouldn't be looked at as anything cynical at all. Like no cynical intent.
Yeah.
Because is the priority in both players' challenge is the ball. There isn't the player missing the ball and catching the other player. It's the player's gone to the ball, touched the ball, and the ball has then pushed his foot over. It's just, it's one of those things. The Josser one, thought at least one of those challenges may have been a yellow card as a caution, but I think
the second one's a yellow. The first one ain't because your doggy chips over his own leg. He's shown you a zoomed in thing. So how come? What I don't get, right? This is what I don't get. If they're sitting watching the game and they're sitting got the same video footage as what I've got when I'm watching it, how the hell do they not turn around to the ref and go, "You got that one wrong," because he clipped his own leg instead? That's the problem I have with it. If you're going to do it, then do it all across the board. The game don't have to stop. You just say to the ref, "You got that one wrong. Rescind that yellow card," because then you ain't got teams complaining about. Because I think they'll get both of them rescinded, to be honest. But the thing the thing they gave him on VAR for the Jones one was a freeze frame of his foot on the guy's leg. So that was always going to be given as a red card.
That's what VAR does, though, is that it takes an incident on the pitch, and what they do is they will slow it down and view it in slow motion. And it's like, look at this, it looks much worse in slow motion, so I want you to decide on the slow motion, not on the real time footage, on the slow motion one. Like, if it looks bad on slow motion, then please punish them. That's not how real life works. We don't live in the Matrix here. We don't live like we're dodging bullets in slow motion, like time itself is going twice as slow. Like, we don't do that. We live in real time. And shit like this, it takes like nanoseconds difference from a situation that's controlled to a situation that's uncontrolled, like a tackle, which involves the ball, and then the laws of physics come into play. That's just it's just a case of it being unfortunate. But VAR has absolutely taken the perception on how we view our game of football and absolutely just turned it on its head. Like, it's like the amount of stuff. It's like if you watch the whole game back, a whole football match for 90 minutes on slow motion with a VAR camera that you can view all of the micro incidences, you would find probably something that you deem maybe 10, 11 red cards, maybe you could, if you look at every small micro detail in slow motion.
Oh I agree. I just cover this because Drew Gunners has said tissues are not only used for tears. Now, I mean, you're on live now, so I'm hoping you're not using it. I'm hoping you're not using it for the other reason tissues are used for.
I'm safe with that. I'm safe.
Rossi on a string, mate. Opfuzz is the soundest United fan I've seen on YouTube. Very good opinions too. Yeah, he's quality, mate. Absolute quality. VAR works fine in other sports and leagues, but if you can't use it, then lose it. Yeah, I agree with that.
Absolutely.
Kudos, 100%. I have just seen Steve Cooper's reaction to the VAR disallowed goal. Mate, is my precious, precious.
It does look like he jumbled a golden ring on the touchline, to be fair.
Yeah, he does look like he's trying to steal the ring, to be fair, from the Hobbits. But sometimes going down a man creates a great solidarity. Yeah, I think Liverpool was fantastic after they'd lost them 2 guys. You couldn't even tell. They just played it. And the thing is, what I couldn't understand, right, is this Ange Postecoglou is the man, yeah? But like the commentators were saying, like Gary Neville was saying, I don't normally agree with Gary Neville, but I did hear, and that was Liverpool was compact in the middle, but Spurs still continued to try and get it through the middle, which you're not going to do. You've got to spread them out and get it to the wings, so you spread the defenders out and everything like that, and get spaces. So, which eventually they did, and unfortunately, Matip, or is it Matip or Matip or whatever his name is?
Yeah.
Matip, that's it. Yeah, I got that totally wrong then twice. He totally, scores that own goal, and it was soul destroying. To be fair, even though I don't like Liverpool, to be honest, I never liked Liverpool. But I've got to give them their due. They was absolutely screwed there, 100%, 100%. The Jones one was a sending off, in my opinion. Could have been dangerous regardless if he touched the ball or not. That was not a sending off in my book. He slips, he puts his foot on the top of the ball, it goes over the top, he hits the ball, then goes over, then hits his leg. I don't think that's a sending off. I think if it was back in the day where you had it's them stupid shin pads that they have now. They're about that big, aren't they? You know what I mean? Whereas you used to have them ones that was like from your knee to your bloody foot.
Yeah.
And it's just, I personally, mate, everyone's entitled to an opinion. I don't think that was a sending off.
Used
not
to
for
have,
me in a million years.
Used to have shin pads that were built for war back in the days.
Yeah, exactly. During the war.
During the war. Let me show you the shrapnel pieces that are stuck in my shin pads here from where a grenade went off on the pitch.
Yeah, exactly. Like Drew Gunner says, when you make a tackle, one or two things are going to happen. One, you win the ball. Two, you get taken out the other player. So there is always intentions. Yeah, but I mean, he's watching the ball. He's clearly watching the ball. You can clearly see he's watching the ball. If that's a red card, then the Nketiah one on the Spurs goalkeeper last week is. Because he flies in with his studs. And luckily, Vicario gets out of the way, because that could have been a leg breaker. So he was nowhere near the ball. But anyway, I ain't going into that. They make their decisions. It's nothing to do with me. We just argue on them and talk about them and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Provided they're in touching distance of City in Jan, the worst is over in fixtures. Can Tottenham genuinely challenge for the league with a few additions for depth? Few additions, yeah, definitely. I think you've got a really good first 11, but I think that's where if you lose any of them, especially Maddison, because Maddison is massive for you at the minute. If you lose Maddison, I think you're really going to struggle. Not sure what this is. Bird circ, forest face, fuchsia, poop shape. Okay. I don't know what that means, but welcome into the channel.
Oh, it's forest, and it's like a pink coloured poop emoji with a face. Like a.
Oh right, okay. I don't know.
For some reason, StreamYards doesn't actually show some certain emojis. It's
I can't see it on my I can't see it on my tablet either. Oh yeah, I do. Yeah, I see the pink poop. Okay. So we're pink poo, are we? Are we pink poo? Is that what we are? There's no LGBT friendly in here, so yeah, we don't want none of that bollocks. Right, okay. So wait a minute. Let me have a look. How many lines does Cooper do at half time? I'm guessing at least 7. I think he does do a hell of a lot, mate, with the looks of him, to be fair. Right, there's loads and loads of chat, man. Let me just work through all of this. Drew Gunner's bird, so I'd make an appointment with a doctor if that's the colour of your turds. Yeah, I would, mate. I would definitely. Yeah, definitely make an appointment with your doctor for that one. Joe, my tip. Yeah, that's probably a better way of saying it. Danny looks so funny. Getting to the. Oh no, we're not. It's got loads more. And Ketty's last week was a red. Yeah, of course it is. The intent, man. That was ridiculous. I'm biased and shameless as well. Yeah, no worries, man. I don't blame you. I don't blame you for if the same happens with us, I'm not going to go. Oh no, we shouldn't have had that. Well, I will say we shouldn't have had it, but I ain't going to care if we did or not. I mean, you guys as Man United, are you going to care if you get something like? Well, you have actually by that fucking punch on the Wolves player. So you've had it. Liverpool's offside like Sadio Mane's airline. The Diaz goal ain't offside.
No, it wasn't.
No way offside.
What's mental is the what was it that the guys in VAR were talking about it, or the officials were explaining the situation. I was just like, well, the guys on the pitch adjudged it as an offside, but the guys in VAR thought that the referee, the officiating team on the pitch, had decided it was a goal. So they were on two different pages at this point. And because the VAR guy said, no, it's a goal, it's onside, the check is complete, referee. The referee then goes, okay, so check complete, to me, equals go with your decision, referee on the pitch. So we decided it's an offside, so we'll go with it being an offside. VAR guy's like, no, it's a goal. But he didn't go to the referee and say, what are you doing? It's a goal.
So surely that goal should be given then, shouldn't it? It should be given and made a draw.
Even if, right, and this is what's baffling to me, is if that's the case, why didn't the VAR guy just go to the referee and say, look, you've made the wrong decision. It's a goal. Can you award the goal, please? And the referee goes, okay, yep, sorry, we thought it was offside. It's a goal. Award it that way, but apparently we're going to duck for cover now because the referee's got it wrong. Oh no, I'm sat in an office. I can just tell him he got it wrong and he can go correct it. But instead, I'm just going to hide. I'm just going to hide and just take the brunt of it.
I think they're just looking after their referee friend. Personally, that's what I think. Same as when Mike Dean turned around and said, the referee out there was my friend and he was having a bad day, so I made this decision. Sorry, but that ain't your fucking job. Your job is to make the right decision based on what's going on, not what it's your fucking best mate. That's ridiculous, and I think that's exactly what happened there. I mean, this referee, mate, when we was in the Championship, there was a decision, and it was the easiest decision to make, and he just did not know what to do. He ended up walking over to his linesman, asking his assistant what decision he should make. And I knew from that minute this guy's a clueless twat. So I was in Premier League games, I don't know. But like I say, you're going to get decisions. You watch Tottenham, you will pay for that because there'll be a decision against you at some point in the future that really pisses you off. So it will actually balance itself out in that respect. 100%. 100%.
What's going to be interesting is to see if the Tottenham masses start screaming corruption if they get screwed over by a refereeing decision.
Exactly.
Because at least now we can go on record as to saying, well, Liverpool had this against you. Now you're having it, but it's not fair for you when it impacts you. So that's my challenge to a lot of fans out there that are like, giving it all when your rivals get screwed by terrible officiating. But then, all right, so you're like that, but don't say a word when you get screwed yourself.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, at the same point, like I've said, you guys did some bad ones on us when you beat us 3-2. I mean, the penalty is going down before he even gets touched, and the one with Bruno Fernandes for me is not a sending off.
I'm pretty sure I'd seen a video from the Palace game yesterday where Amrabat handles the ball inside the box as well. So, like, he's got his arms down by his side and it's out. His arms are out and the ball bounces off the ground and up onto his arm, and then he carries on, takes it away. And like, hold on a second, that's not like he's had the ball booted into him and he's got the arms by his side or anything like that. He's got his arms out in an unnatural position, as though he's gesturing to something, but then the ball's just out wide, hits his hand, and he goes and carries on. Like, okay then. Why? Interesting.
It's mental, mate. It's just like it's how they feel at the time, sort of thing. Well, I don't know if Carl Ross is actually ahead of me or what, but he just says, "Oh my Lord, Turner." So I don't know if we've just lost a goal.
Well,
I'm on Sky. How the bloody hell are people ahead of me? I mean, I've got Sky Go due to my best mate.
Oh yeah, I've just seen it as well.
Sky Go.
I've just seen it as well.
He done it! Oh my days! What is it, right? What is it about Turner that when the ball comes to him, he can't just kick it straight away? He has to knock it in front of him. They're going to work that out. That's what you do. So kick the fucking ball. Why do you have to knock it in front of you, you dumb shit?
You should ask Roy Keane that question. You should ask Roy Keane that question. It's a fucking job. It's a fucking job.
Fuck's sake.
Love it.
Right, I'm going to commentate on the game a bit now, mate. So, because it looks fucking awful, to be fair. I mean, that is just ridiculous. I mean, I said it, though, didn't I? I said it in the first half. You know, when I said that he's knocking the ball in front of him before he's kicking it, and he needs to change that. Yeah. He did it again, and he very nearly got screwed from it then. Stop doing that, because any team will look at that and go, that's what we need to do, pressure this goalkeeper.
I think we've got Jez backstage waiting for us.
Oh, where? Who's Jez?
The bloke with the wine.
Oh, now I'm going to get cancelled now.
Afternoon, guys.
How you doing, mate?
All good. Hope you're all well.
Yep.
Doing well, yeah.
All good, man.
How are we feeling that Kai Havertz finally has lifted off? He's flown to the stratospheres, and they've made up a new chant for him.
Give him the number 14 shirt.
What a bollocks, man. Honestly, seriously. I mean, I hope it kicks him on. I do. I hope for his sake. He could see when he did score, sort of the relief rose off his shoulders. Okay, it was good. It is a good penalty. I'm not going to deny that. But making up all these chants and songs. But, I was going to say something. I forgot what I was going to say now. I hear
that one I saw on Twitter earlier. What was it? Waka Waka. Abbott scores again. Where the hell did he get? Where Abbott is? He made that up in the shower? Why he's fucking doing the sponge up his bumhole or something? What a weirdo.
What do you mean Kai Havertz scores again? He's only scored once so far.
That's what I mean. I don't get it. MUFC 14, welcome in, mate. Cheers for the good luck. We're going to need it if Turner keeps acting like that kind of prick.
Yeah, I was going to say, how come I'm ahead of you? We're in the UK. You're watching it on TNT. I'm on Bing Sport, and I'm ahead of you.
Same. I'm
on Sky.
What time are you on, Yeti?
I'm on 54:33.
I'm on 55:25.
Yeah,
I'm on Sky and all.
It was the same yesterday on Lee's show. I was 3 minutes ahead. At some point, right? He said, I'm just going to get a beer. Saka scores. And the time he came back, right, he was only about a minute and a half. He sat down. I've put it in the chat. Saka 1-0. I was the first person to do it. Normally it'll go 1-0, 1-0, 1-0, 1-0.
Yeah.
And then another lad called Pepe, he put it in 1-0, slightly after me. Lee sat down and I said to him, Lee, Arsenal have scored. And then he didn't see it. And then literally 2 minutes later, he's gone, oh, yeah, Saka.
Oh, dear.
What the fuck? It's mad.
Oh, dear. That don't look good. That's a stud right down the back of his leg.
Oh, is that Niakhate's been sent off?
Yeah, that stud's right down the back of his leg, and he's got a yellow as well. He's going.
Second yellow, yeah.
Yeah, naughty. Oh,
He's
yeah.
going, mate. Stud's right down the back of his leg. George, yeah, we do need to wake up, but I think we're going down to 10 men now.
Yeah, that's it.
That is not good. You're right there, Cole Ross's Sky Goer is miles behind. It's a bloody disgrace. Look at that.
You want tackling from there?
Oh, no. I think he goes for the ball, but, man, that's straight down the back of his leg. You going off, mate? Yeah, you're off. Should have took him off when he got a yellow, really. I don't think you can afford to keep people on when you've got reds. Yellows, I mean. Nah, it's not looking good. Not looking good at all, nah. Any new songs about Odegaard maybe this time in the bath with some candles with salts? Yeah, I mean, these Arsenal fans are bloody nutcases, mate. They are, honestly. I bet they make songs up about players while they're having sex. They're having sex, pumping the missus and going, Odegaard is the best player on the planet. And the missus is like, what are you talking about Odegaard for? Why you
I want a divorce.
Yeah, I want a divorce. Get rid of me. I don't want you anymore.
Oh, DJ Crane's in the chat. Oh, mate, hope you're well.
And there's the goal. There's the goal.
Oh, dear.
Well, we're in trouble
it is
now.
just onside as well.
Yeah.
There's one player that's offside there, but I think it's on the line. Is literally exactly the same player. So that's probably got to be given, isn't it?
It's all my fault. I said we're going to beat these Bull Hawks the other day. I don't know where the word Bull Hawks came from.
Offside. I'd say that Brentford player's offside, isn't he?
I hope so.
I think it's.
I'm looking at.
Let's have a
it
look.
looks really close because there's also the angle of it as well. What I'd like them to do, you know, the offside technology.
It depends who gets it, doesn't it?
You know the offside technology where they put down this big like transparent wall where the defending player is, and then they view it like right down the middle. You can see the body part that goes past that line, and they view it like that. I think that's probably that give a much clearer.
That looks definitely offside to me. That Brentford player. He's in the group
Which
with all
one?
Onside.
Yeah, it's a weird one, isn't it?
The blonde,
let's have a
the
look.
blonde guy at the back or in the middle, he's miles offside, but it's the guy that's at the front. But his shoulder is literally in line with the shoulder of one of the players towards the back of the pack.
Yeah.
So I think
it's not the best
on
frozen
the
shot, is it? Really, to be honest, but it does look to me like it's is on the same level as near whoever that is. That's fucking bonkers, man. Bollocks, fuck. And they've got to get it right because of what they fucked up yesterday.
Side. Onside. That's what I'm talking about.
Here we go. We got the lines. Oh, well done for getting the lines up, Bar. Oh, well.
Tell you what, VAR is
bollocks.
shocking, isn't it? It's absolutely
It's the fact that we've had to wait for like ages as well, just for a simple offside decision. The fact it takes up so much time. It's like if it's without VAR, just trust the linesman's decision.
how it used to be,
Yeah.
and it worked a lot easier. It wasn't the controversy you get today.
Fans just
Well,
didn't
to
really
be
complain.
quite honest, I don't know how much game you've watched of this, but I mean, I thought we started really well, and then started to sort of drop a little bit, and then they started to get into the game. I mean, we're at home, man. We should be doing better than this, and now we're down to 10 fucking men, and we won't play the same way Spurs played with 10 fucking men. It's ridiculous. Just fucking go for it. Just chuck all the players up front.
Well, you know somebody that'll be very happy, don't you?
Oh, I do, mate. I do.
Yeah.
The man that's unfriended me for one bizarre fucking reason. I don't know.
He'll be jumping up and down when he does a match review.
Yeah, 100%. Of course he will. I ain't finished yet, you little bitch. No, that weren't to you. That weren't to you, Jez. That was to him. Right. Anyway, I need to go for a pee. I'm gonna chuck Wolf into here. Right. Catch you in a bit, guys.
All right, man.
Well, I've been sitting here since this guy they almost scored the first time. I mean, like, yeah, yo, yo. I've been messaging him on Instagram. I've been in the chat, everything, yo.
Yeah, he likes to do that, Wolf. I think he likes to keep us hanging on.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I just hooked my hair into my headset. Strasbourg, Steve, what's up, brother?
What's up, mate?
Oh, how you doing, Jez? How you doing, Fozzie? How are you doing?
All good. Yeah, all good, mate. All
Yeah,
good.
doing okay.
Yeah. Everyone doing
okay.
their conkers of a VAR today.
The whole
Yeah.
season at this point. It's just every week. It's every game. It's every day.
Oh, dude. You know what makes me laugh, yeah? I had a guy, one of my Liverpool friends comes up to me. She goes, "Oh, Simon, did you see that yesterday? Diaz, his own goal. Like, it's all that rubbish." And I was just like, you know what? Shut up. And he was like, "What do you mean?" I was like, "Well, last season when Spurs came to the Stamford Bridge and Harry Kane pulled Cucurella by his hair."
Oh,
I think he pulled his hair a bit too hard there.
There you go. Like, 'cause I just said to him, like, "Nah, you ain't getting sympathy for me. Not because when it was me, you were laughing. Now it's you." I was like, "There you go."
I think,
mate.
yeah, that's the problem. We've all got to get over this hill of if it favors
More
us,
alcohol needed.
if it favors us, yeah, we'll give it all that. We'll give it all that. But when it doesn't favor us, it's corruption.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
once we erase as a collective this victim mentality and just realize there are teams, irrespective of whether you like them or not, just getting screwed.
Everyone gets shafted, isn't it? Left, right,
Everybody.
center.
It's absolute officiating incompetence, and the sooner that people stop getting shafted by this silly system that was a grand idea at first and now has just absolutely its integrity's been flushed down the toilet. The sooner it gets taken away from these people and we send it back to basics,
the
better.
About as much integrity as Margaret Thatcher.
Oh,
everyone's in the chat this afternoon. We've got Strasbourg Steve here now.
Hey, Strasbourg Steve, how you doing? How you doing, Wolf, as well, mate? Welcome, buddy.
What's up, dude? Now you're back from your little adventure. How are you?
Yeah, ish.
Was it still 1-0?
Yeah, it's
Is it?
still 1-0 at the minute. I don't know though, because someone
Oh,
just said
no,
something in the chat. Fucking hell, you're miles away. Fucking hell.
we've ruined
Get
the
off
game for
my
him now.
screen. You're all
We're
getting
ruining it.
sin-binned.
Forest has just
You're all
scored.
getting sin-binned in a minute.
Forest just scored. I've only just got back. Hang
Go
on.
on. 1-1, man.
That
It's
is-
a header.
Oh, right. It's nice.
Brilliant.
Go on.
Because the last thing I heard was coming in. Was
Oh, beautiful! Come on!
I just
Give me
told him
gas!
about it. Then he
Come on,
celebrated.
give me
Get in there.
gas! Beautiful
Get in there.
goal. That was a beautiful header, that was.
Oh,
Yeah.
someone got sent
Beautiful.
off.
Come on, let's have it!
Let's be having you. Oh, that's Norwich. Sorry.
Yeah.
That's Delia Smith. That's Delia Smith.
Yeah.
That is.
I know.
Well done.
Where are you? Let's
Well
be
done,
having
Delia.
you.
I like it when Lee says that. He says that so funny. Let's be having you.
Look at that.
it
What
cracks
an
me
header
up.
that is.
When I
Lobbed
was
him with an
in
header.
the chat yesterday, I was 3 minutes ahead of Lee, There's people potting in there.
Get in! Come on!
Can they drive my DeLorean? Like,
Oh, Back to the Future.
yeah,
It's just Marty McFly.
yeah.
Hey,
oh,
McFly.
mate, that was beautiful goal. That was.
Oh, hang on. Or do you consider yourself more of a Doc, Jez, than a Marty? I don't know.
More of a Doc, mate, me.
Dominguez,
Yeah. Marty!
beautiful goal. That was
I would say.
fucking beautiful.
Oh, Jez, which did you think was the best movie out of the three? The first one, the second one, or the third one?
Do you know, I've never watched any of them.
What? Really?
Never watched any of them, mate.
What's that?
Not my cup
Back
of
to the
tea.
Future. Back to the Future.
No.
Oh right, yeah. I've watched
always-
them. They're not my favourite films, but they're.
I
all right.
always remember. You know why I always remember the first one? Because the year he travels back to is the first time we win the Premier League or the English Cup or First Division. He goes back to 1955, and that's the first year we win it.
Fair enough.
Yeah, about the only thing we win back then. But there you go.
Come on, lads. Let's have a winner.
I thought you guys scored in the first half. Yet.
We did, but it was barred out. It was right.
Oh, right. Because I went out at that point because we went to get some groceries. That's when you sent me this.
Offside, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Oh,
it was right decision. Yeah.
Is VAR messed up today? Because I haven't seen nothing.
I wouldn't
not
say
so
VAR's
far.
messed up in like bad decisions, but they've taken plenty of time to make these decisions.
Oh, Dominguez is on it now. He's on it.
Like a demon.
He's on it. He's on it.
It's
Like
this weird thing.
Satan's ball stack.
I swear it's a weird thing nowadays. Teams go down to 10 men and it's just like they start playing better.
They revitalize. Just they revitalize.
It's so. Do you know what? I think we should just like Man United should just get a player sent off in the first minute every game. Then we just go and win.
Well, I mean, Arsenal have played with 10 men for the whole season so far and not lost. So, I mean, it must work.
No, but they have 11 officially on the pitch, but only 10.
Officially, yeah.
Very true.
Come on, Kai. Come on, Kai.
Oh,
Come on, Kai.
Tell you what.
Hey, got player of the match.
Ooh,
Standing ovation yesterday.
did he? He got player of the match.
he got
How?
stand. Yeah, the fans viewed it, so they actually gave him player of the match. How? I have no idea.
Brown envelopes, mate.
That's got to be sympathy vote. That is.
Yeah,
Oh my
that's
god!
brown
That has
envelopes.
to be sympathy vote.
Yeah, it's good. Of course it is.
My man of
Of
the
course
match
it is. I mean,
is Saka.
man of the match, man.
That's
You know
Correct.
all the
Player of
the
the
thing
match.
is, Wolf, right? You know all the reason the Arsenal fans are getting behind adverts is one reason and one reason only, because they want to prove that they can get something out of a player that you couldn't.
really.
That's all. That I think that's exactly why they want to do it.
What? And they want to spend 65 trying to prove us wrong.
Mm.
Good luck.
And they gave you 65 million to prove you're wrong.
I tell you what. I've got about
Brilliant.
3 or 4 more players. Arsenal. If you want to buy them for about 25, 40, and I've got a few more you can try and prove us wrong on.
We
If you
probably
like.
will. We probably will. Don't worry about that.
Oh, don't worry. They're not over the age of 30. They're not Willian, David Luiz sort of ages. These are they're like Kai Havertz ages, you know. Don't worry
You
about
can
that.
have Thiago Silva when he's 40, Jez.
God's sake.
And he'd still be an improvement. How about that?
Mm. Mm.
He'd be actually he'd be good backup for Gabriel and Saliba.
Yeah.
He would actually be good backup for Gabriel. Only backup though. Because the way Arteta
Can't look at the
football-
chat anymore because you're ahead of me. So
Well,
What
right
do
now
you-
you got Kudos laughing, whoever that is. What am I like? Hang on, I've lost my lighter. Ah, shit! My hair. Ow.
oh, come on, guys, get the winner, man. Come on.
I'll tell you what, it hasn't quite been so much of a Super Sunday, has it?
Not really.
No, it's
I
hasn't,
mean,
has it?
just one game for a Sunday, and that's what people are paying hundreds of pounds per year to just be dished up
Well,
one Sunday game.
Can I ask everyone a question? Why does Havertz get related to 007 when we all know 007 is super cool and we all know Kai Havertz isn't?
Oh,
I
that's
think it was how many
that-
games he played and not scored.
Every
Yeah,
time I see
so-
that,
It's because I'll tell you why that is.
That's a good one.
I'll-
Yeah, in 007, the games he's played without scoring. That's a good one. I like that one.
That's what
I
it
think
is.
it was
That is
Lee
what
that
it is.
came up with it, not me.
No, that's what it is. That's what it is. It started when Sky Sports gave a segment on Jadon Sancho when he started. They literally brought up the Agent 007 for Jadon Sancho. That's where I think it started because that's where I first heard it. That's
Catch you
where I first
later,
saw
Carl
it.
Rossi, buddy.
Big ups, Carl.
You
Take
could have
care,
come
mate.
on actually if you wanted to.
Hello, Mama Flossie. Ma'am, how are you?
But yeah, Sky Sports are the
It's
ones
like,
that I've seen.
because when I first heard that, I thought, what, is Kai Havertz got a Lamborghini that goes onto water and he can like drive it like a submarine? Like, is that what Kai Havertz has got? Like, hello, Mr. Bond, how are you? And that's Mikel Arteta. Something like that. I don't know. Good header.
Well, he's going to go on to be amazing now, mate. He'd be the next Burkamp. You need to give him Burkamp's shirt number. That's what you need to do.
You know what? TJ said that to me, right? He goes, he argues with certain Arsenal fans that make him out to be the next Burkamp when I was on stream with him yesterday. And I said to him, who does that then? He's just like other Arsenal fans in certain chats I'm in. I said, just let me have a talk to them, man. I'll convince him that he's no James Bond or he's not a great. Just give me 5 minutes with him. I'll tell him. Don't worry. We had this guy for 3 years.
They're all mad, mate.
And the funny thing is,
honestly,
the first year you feel sorry for him. Year 2 and year 3, you just lose complete patience with him. Like, what the? 2 years you've been at this club, you can't hit a barn door.
I never feel sorry for a player that's on 300k a week and does fuck all. Just
Damn
not
right.
my style.
I've never understood it with managers when they started to play Kai Havertz as a striker. I'm thinking, but he never was that before in his career, right?
He played as a secondary striker in Leverkusen. He played as a secondary striker behind another one. That's how he started playing like that, and that's how he got as well known as he did, because he was able to run into space. Because as you know, with Bundesliga, it's a lot of counter attacking, and he has space to run into. With who was he playing up front with again? With Bayer Leverkusen. I forgot.
Well done, Turney. You kicked the ball right off the bat instead of fucking passing it in front of you.
Yeah, I've been hearing he's having a dodgy game, Turner.
I don't get that, why he does that, why he puts the ball in front of him, because any team that's playing against you, you're going to start taking advantage of that.
Tony, stop it.
Shit.
Before I get Yeti to ban you from the chat. You should have your mouth washed out for smoke with what you just said in that chat. That's it. I adore you.
Any superstar you ever had.
In it, you know what I mean? Forget Lampard, forget Drogba. We had Havertz. The Kai man. I can't believe you just said that. So there you go. He's laughing. Yeah.
The scorer of the winning Champions League goal for Chelsea.
Oh yeah, and the
artist coming on,
and the was it that club FIFA World Club Championship thing? The thing is, right? He needs to be bedded into that team slowly. Like, he needs to be given the middle of the park to himself. Otherwise, he's just going to look like a passenger. Which he does.
That's Neil Mopai. I hope you get relegated.
Imagine having a player that is called Av Hearts and he plays without a heart at all. You know, there's no art in his performance whatsoever.
Yeah, you should have a name more accurate, like Poor Shite or something like that.
Yeah, absolute crap.
Kai Crap Arts. Kai Crap Arts, that's a good one there.
Oh, they love him now. They love him now, Wolf. He's the next fucking coming. That guy is now.
What, was he like Johan Cruyff? The German Johan Cruyff.
He is, yeah. He's the next Messi.
Johan Cruyff. Johan Cruyff.
You're fucking Morpie's bad score against us. I always say shit.
No, you don't know.
It's up there. Top Gunners are unveiling building plans for a new statue outside the Emirates.
What for Kai Havertz for his penalty?
Yeah. And stick a penalty spot in front of him.
Right next to George Graham, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I really feel sorry for Jez as well because I don't know how this happened with some of the fan base not liking him and some of the fan base do liking him, but I'm pretty sure Jez was sitting there thinking, how the hell did you youngsters get to this conclusion?
Exactly.
What are you seeing that I'm not?
The thing is with the George Graham thing, a lot of the fans are anti him having the statues because he went and managed Spurs.
Yep.
Who gives a fuck? When you look at what he achieved for Arsenal, you know, to me, and in a shorter time than Wenger did, right? Now I'm not
that
Wenger because I really rated Wenger. He was an amazing manager. But George Graham, yeah, look at what he achieved in a shorter period of time.
about 5 years, wasn't it, Jez? 6 years.
Yeah. So why doesn't he deserve to get some sort of honour for that? You know?
Spurs link. No, it's a Spurs link. It's the Spurs link. Hey, big
The thing is, though, Jez, don't you think that Arsenal Football Club's part blame that nobody takes George Graham into account because they should have given him a statue ages ago?
Yeah, that's what Jez was saying.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous, isn't it?
And
it's fucking ridiculous.
And tactically speaking, he's probably Arsenal's best ever manager because he would adapt tactically where Wenger didn't. He's just a playing style manager where George Graham was proper tactical. And even before Fergie as well, to a degree.
Well, here's a fact for you. This is fact, right? Some of my history stuff that I've done on my channel. Herbert Chapman, right, has got a statue, okay? Classed as Arsenal's greatest ever manager because of what he did. He transformed the club, the way we played football, and modern football is still played.
Big up, Anthony.
But he actually didn't win all the league championships he's accredited with because he died after the first one.
Yeah, I heard.
And then it was actually George Allison who actually won the next two in the next FA Cup.
Wasn't he his assistant? Wasn't that his assistant, Jez? Wasn't that Herbert Chapman's assistant manager?
Yeah.
It was. Yeah, because I know Herbert Chapman was the first English manager to win the league twice with two different teams. Then by Cloughy. Wasn't George Graham as well? Like he won a European title as well, didn't he? When Wenger didn't.
Cup Winners' Cup.
And I'm not going to knock that because we won that in '97. I'm not going to knock the cup. '98, sorry. I'm not going to knock the Cup Winners' Cup.
Yeah,
like the Cup Winners' Cup.
He's the only manager. George Graham was the only manager to win both domestic trophies at the time in English football in one season. At that time.
Because when you're like 12th in the league, but you still won both cups.
Yeah. But beat Sheffield Wednesday in both finals.
That's right. And you done a cup double. That's why when people look at me going, "Oh, you're in 12th and all that," and it's just like, yeah, no big deal really. If you do something else outside of that, it's not really a big deal. Ow, what happened there? You found him.
How is Toffolo on when he got done for betting?
Who what?
Toffolo got done for doing bets and stuff like that. So how the hell is he on the pitch?
Maybe they've not done it yet. They've not followed it up yet.
Yeah.
What's Matt Turner doing? He's having a weird game. He's all over the place.
I don't know what he's doing. I don't know why he needs to kick the ball in front of him when he gets past to him. Just kick the fucking thing out. That's what players don't do now. That Rosette thing that they used to do. They try and
just clear it.
Clever.
Yeah, just clear it. I just kick it out.
Exactly.
Because I was thinking that when I was watching, the Matip, who scored Liverpool's own goal yesterday?
John Matip.
Matip.
Right? If he uses his right foot instead of his left, that doesn't go in. It goes off the pitch. One of the reasons why it goes in the back of the net is because when he holds his foot out like that, it bounces off the side and ricochets up. So it's just like
soul destroying that was for Liverpool, to be honest.
No, but weren't Spurs terrible? They were rubbish.
100%.
They were rubbish. They were terrible. It was just like, okay, Liverpool have to help you. Even with 8 men on the pitch, the Spurs still look crap. They look rubbish. They couldn't find space. Nothing.
Well, they didn't go. They didn't pull it wide. They was going through the centre when obviously Liverpool, with that amount of players, were going to stay central. So you've got to obviously go for the width, haven't you? Which they eventually did, obviously, and got the own goal.
But not enough though. Not they didn't
No.
hug the they didn't hug the touchline. Like I miss players that do that. Used to hug the touchline. Used to
Yeah,
like go
100%.
wide and
I miss the era where you had wingers that were just constantly all about dribbling. Like they were always rated as your star players, your really tricky players. They were constantly try step overs, like tricks.
Yeah.
Send players to the cleaners,
I agree.
left, right, and
I
centre.
agree.
hang on.
All of his system crap is boring.
Right. Question to everyone. All right, Fuzzy, who would you say was your best winger ever?
Best winger. Talent-wise, I'd probably say Cristiano Ronaldo was probably the best talented winger.
But actual winger, who would you say is the club's best? Giggsy for service and Trevor?
Yeah, Giggsy's
Probably, yeah.
in there, isn't he?
Right up there, yeah.
How about you, Jez? Who's Arsenal's best winger you've ever seen? Perez?
Perez would be up there, or it would have to be. Guys, I can see his face. I can't think his bleeding name.
What era?
Overmars.
Nazareth? Mark
That's it.
Overmars. Mark Overmars. He was lightning, man.
Another amazing player, which you guys will never remember. John Bradford.
70s?
71, double winner, won our first European Fairs Cup.
Heard of him.
Amazing player. Absolutely amazing. Absolute monster of a man, but he was so quick. So quick.
Didn't he win the title with you guys in 72? Was it 70, 71 your last title was, wasn't it?
What? What?
Arsenal. Before that gap between no. Was it the gap in between the 15 years between 89 and 70? Wasn't that the
No, we never went more than 10 years before that.
Enough.
So even when we first dominated the 30s period, then the war came in, obviously 1938. The next title was 40, then 53, and then it went to 71, and then it's always about 10 every decade. Arsenal won the title.
That's
or
right.
a couple of cups or something like that. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, because Charlie George and them not played for you like 74, 75. When did you beat Liverpool in the FA Cup final? Was that 73?
71.
Oh, was that 71?
Charlie George scored the winning goal.
Oh yeah, the long shot. Yeah, the long shot. And Stapleton equalised, and who was the other one? Sunderland, Alan Sunderland, with his big frizzy hair.
79, that was. I was at that cup final.
Oh, were you? You must have loved that then. It was a comeback as well.
I was at the 70-71 cup final. I was there with my granddad.
Oh, nice. Oh, I envy you, Jez. Was that when everyone was standing before it was all seaters? Oh, that must have been crazy. Oh, that must have been so nice.
100,000 people in that day.
That's what I mean, because that was old Wembley, wasn't it? When it was proper like rocking, like.
Yeah.
That's before Wembley was ruined, and you went to Wembley every week. Like you only went to like Wembley once every 5 years, like back then, if you were lucky. You reckon that spoiled it? You reckon they should always keep Wembley just for finals?
Well, I'll tell you what I think it's got spoiled, and it was Arsenal that spoiled it. Because when we first went to the Champions League, we used to play our Champions League football at Wembley because of the crowd. Obviously, Highbury was then not big enough, deemed by FIFA, UEFA, I beg your pardon, not fit for the Champions League. So we went to Wembley and we did absolutely dog shit up there.
Was that 92?
No, it's the Wenger time. 99.
98, here you go. Danny says, yeah, in 98 you played Lens at Wembley, says Danny. Thank you, Danny. that information.
That's about right. That is about right.
This is starting to have draw written all over it, isn't it, Yeti, mate?
Mate, I'll take the draw now. To be honest,
Yeah, with a man down.
I gave it chest. I gave it chest this weekend, and I went, "We're going to beat these bastards. They got no chance," and all this.
Well, you might have done if you stayed at 11, sorry.
Well, yeah, I mean, it is what it is, isn't it? Well, I banned Mr. B from coming in the chat anyway, because I thought he might do if he.
What, Mr. B? I
He ain't coming in no fucking chat of mine when he unfriends me, the cunt. Prick. Oh, shit. I've said that the word again.
Okay.
Stream over. End the stream, Dave. End the stream. Damn.
You can get away with it. You can get away with that.
Yeah.
I can, because I'm not monetized, so.
Well, yeah, edit it. Just edit it.
He is a cunt.
You might get that this strike now.
Yeah. We're going to edit it like they do Demolition Man. We're going to put Pizza Hut in the middle of it, like Pizza Hut. I couldn't believe
Strike
that.
me, man. Strike me. I don't care. I'll go on Rumble anyway, where I can talk as much shit as I want.
It's 3 major strikes before you get your channel cancelled.
And what counts as a major strike, may I ask?
Sorry?
What counts as a major
The word
strike?
I just said.
Oh, right, the language.
That's one of them.
Yeah.
Like
that's the word.
Racist type of abuse,
yeah.
thing like that. And I can't. Oh, and if you're
mate, we're hanging on with you.
Unsolicited, sort of like naughty stuff.
Oh, well, like a sleazy sect act, like stroking your sock and all that.
Yeah, and all. Yeah. Promoting porn.
Yeah, if you get your bum all out on stream, that'll get you cancelled.
But Instagram's okay.
I don't know why you want to do that, but
I don't know, mate. That's why would you want to get your bum all out? I don't know.
maybe if you're leaving the platform, then you might want to go out. With
back. Kiss this.
At least you'll probably be trending worldwide for like the shortest time, and everyone's probably going to find you where you've moved to just to see if they can get some follow-ups.
Wait, you know what I like what you said about that, Fuzz? The way you said you get your bunghole to end it with a bang. What kind of bang are we talking about? The reverse? Or are we going back to what Jay said about promoting sex? Because either way, Pops, this could get messy. Either way.
That sounded to me like bumhole. That Hot Fuzz wants his bumhole banged.
Oh, bloody hell, Brentford are on a break. Oh, no. Good tackle. Well done. Good tackle. Gibbs, White, what a tackle.
Go on. Oh, man. Come on.
Yeti, what minute are you on?
I'm well behind you, mate.
It's about
beautiful tackle, Bob Gibbs White.
Oh, yeah, about 30 seconds.
I'm on 88.50.
I'm at 88.35, so just is 15 seconds ahead of me.
Anthony says he got his bum all out on stream. He had over 8k views.
Kudos as well,
mate. You must have a good bumhole. That's all I'm saying.
You want a good bumhole, get Mr. B in here. Oh wait, so what's all this beef in the woods then about bees and yetis fighting it out, man? I'm a wolf sitting here going like, what's going on?
I'm not fighting anything out, mate. To be honest, I've always sorted the shit out.
Well, he didn't say nothing to you, just unfriended you.
Yeah, just unfriended me. I think it was because I said we were going to beat them.
What? That's just that's football banter.
There's a lot of things gone on like beforehand. And we kind of did a private stream, like I did with you the other day. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because he was saying that basically Jez is copying him, and Jez sees him as a threat and all. Yeah, exactly. And we did a private stream. You tell me, mate. I think they was both showing bumholes, and he had a better bumhole. I don't know.
Yeah.
What? So Jez was showing his bum hole as well, yeah. 13 minutes extra time.
Oh,
That's
man.
serious. That's serious, Danny. 13 minutes extra. Oh my God, he's right as well. They've given you extra half. Well done.
What the fuck as well?
13
Yeah,
minutes, bro. Like...
13 added minutes. What?
Oh my days.
Oh, hang on. Danny in the chat, have
Don't
you
do
started
that
your
to
channel up
me.
yet? Is Danny started? Because I need a Liverpool guy. Have you started up your channel yet, Danny? I need to know if you have.
Yeah, we want a Liverpool guy in the community, actually.
Well, we got one at Uncle Rod's, but I got nowhere to connect talking to him. He's a nice guy.
Yeah, same. I would have Uncle Rod.
He's a nice guy. But if Danny's doing one, and I swear I read earlier when he said he's got on YouTube or something yesterday when he was in the chat with us, and I was just gonna ask him if he wants to come on my channel as well, because I want to do a Liverpool history thing. Oh,
Dude, says, please don't put that image in my head.
Live.
Danny says I speak English like shit. So does Harry Kane. Don't worry, we'll work around it. All right. Yeah. Good go for Spurs. Yeah, all right. Those poor Germans.
Do it, man, because we want people in the community who's from all different teams from the Premier League. That would be absolutely awesome.
Just like your streams and reading the chat. Well, we like talking to you, bro. You're a nice guy. Well, you could be a mutant for all I know, but you're a nice mutant.
It could be, yeah. It could absolutely be a mutant.
Oh, well,
I think he's good. YouTube have dropped down the monetization qualification bullshit now.
2.
Oh,
is it 76 subscribers?
Yeah, it's about that now.
Oh, awesome!
Yeah,
he's in the
I can go apply now.
I get monetized.
Oh, now you have to take back what you said earlier. Yes, you got.
Guys, at the end of the day, what other streams can you go into and talk about bumholes? I mean, there ain't any more. There's only mine.
Hello, Warren. How are you? Oh, I just laughed. All right, okay.
Come on, Forrest. Just keep this together now. We'll take the draw.
No. By the way, Yeti, his monetized, not sectioned, Jez said. I got 80 subscribers. I'm getting in the sin bin, everybody. Hey! Sorry. Oh, that was hilarious.
So I'll be honest with you, Wolf, mate. I never cared. I'll just say whatever I want to say, and then, if I get done, I get done. Whatever. So I've always been all my life, mate. I've always just said everything I think.
Best way to
Never
be,
been
man.
any different.
As long as you're honest. As long as you're honest. You can say whether... I prefer honesty. I'd rather someone... you're a dirty bastard. So, at least you told me straight to my face.
Yeah, exactly.
I prefer that.
Yeah.
I prefer that, to be honest.
100%.
We're going to fight now, but thank you for your honesty. You know what I mean? Like, oh, he banged his head. This
is worrying, man.
You're holding... I don't think really they threatened you that much, to be honest.
We're sort of just backing off. I can understand it. We've got 10 men, but I think I think we should have gone from it right from the start.
Well, maybe you did. You're just unlucky with the disallowed goal.
Did you watch it right from the start? I thought we was controlling the game quite well, and then we just let them back into it.
Missed the whole first half, dude.
Yeah.
I was
It's
out.
a bit fucking disappointing, to be honest. I think Harry Kane spends much time looking at the back of his shirt when his teammates shout 9.
Then.
You're probably right, mate.
Wolfie.
Would it be funny? Would it be funny though? I know it wouldn't be funny to you Arsenal fans, but would it not be funny if now Harry Kane's gone, Tottenham actually win something?
No.
I know it won't be funny to you guys, but
I have to say, I'm with Jez on this as being a Chelsea fan. We hate Spurs too. No, they're not going to win. Did you watch how they played yesterday? They're not going to win nothing, bro. They can't beat 8 men.
I agree with you.
Come on,
I
like
agree with
I'm,
you.
I'm not being funny. As much as the hype, right? As Postecoglou got, didn't yesterday the second half. You're just looking at Spurs and thinking, you know what, you lot are still crap.
Yeah, they ran out of ideas against 9 men.
8 on the pitch.
Yeah,
8
that's
on
what I
the
mean.
pitch.
It's crazy,
8 on the
isn't it?
pitch, and they still couldn't find the way.
Yeah.
Tony, I'll do a video about that later, mate. I'm not going to start blabbering about Chelsea in a Forest stream. I've got a whole video to do on that later. About my
I think you'll win tomorrow, mate, to be honest.
Hopefully, as long as Broha starts.
Chelsea. I think Chelsea will win tomorrow.
Hope so. West London derby, though. You never know.
No,
Forest almost scored.
I think Chelsea will win that.
Fingers crossed. Did you see that chance?
Yeah.
No, I'm seeing it now.
Yeah, it's way off, though, wasn't he? He was way
Yeah,
off.
he was, but that was he's a free header, though, Jez. He was by himself.
Oh, man, yeah.
You just see it. You just see it. You got to do better than that, dude. Oh, and I feel for Forest as well. I like Forest. They're a nice club. Chelsea 0, Fulham 37. Final score. Is that how many you've had today, Anthony?
Good thing you said that. Otherwise, you'd have got fucking sin-binned.
What? Oh, what? You think I was talking about Forest? No.
Saying you like Forest. Saying you like
like
Forest, so you didn't get sin-binned.
I do like Forest. You know I like Forest.
You do. You do.
It's a lovely ground. City ground.
Oh, it's me can. My can's in front of me fucking webcam.
Brentford nearly scored.
Don't you
twice
think, right,
there.
Jez? You know the City ground reminds you kind of like of Craven Cottage, where it's got that close to the river sort of feel to it. Right, because I still think Craven Cottage is a beautiful ground because of that, because you can still see the Thames from the stands and stuff. It's still a beautiful old school. Whoa, what a save!
Yeah, the Craven Cottage is a funny little place.
That's a lot. That was a goal line clearance. That was.
Oh,
You're fucking miles away from me.
No, if you win, I'll let you know.
Yeah, what's this? What's this? Oh, what a save!
Why did they name the Emirates after women's pubic hair? What? What? Kuda, what?
What?
read the comment. I never said that. I just read the comment. Even that got me by. I was like, what?
Oh, mate, come on. See, thing is, for me, right, one thing I have an issue with, yeah, is Icky got a yellow card at the very start of this game. So we should have been taking him on all the time and challenging him to make sure he got a red. We didn't do it.
Where's Callum? Where's Callum Hudson-Odoi? Is he playing?
Subbed off.
You do that every time. If somebody gets a yellow card, you keep putting them in a position where they're going to foul you. And we didn't do that.
Yeah.
Murillo's played well, actually.
Yeah.
Just the way to Murillo.
Are we going to get one right at the end? I don't see it, to be
Steve
honest.
Cooper looks awake for once. Looks all bushy-eyed.
He's trying to take the ring off the hobbits.
My precious. My precious. Nice hobbit. Nice hobbit. Smeagol. Smeagol. Nice hobbit.
What's potatoes?
Hang on. Someone's down. Oh my, that was a blatant dive, wasn't it? He didn't even touch you, man. The man did like a flex in it. Like he got hit. Like
I don't know. I ain't even seen it yet.
Wait 10 seconds and you'll see it. He does a full bend in the air like the last airbender.
Oh my days.
See,
I'll take it.
Oh.
I'll take it.
Like,
Come on!
Pulled up with crap.
Fucking ball in the net, man.
oh yes, well I've got you on stream. Are you free for the
Shoot,
the-
man.
Are you free for the den on Tuesday? Because I asked Fuzzy about this. I'm going to ask you. Are you free to come on the, my channel on Tuesday? about 8ish.
Yeah. What do you want to do? Like reviews,
believe
weekend
it or
reviews.
not. No. I want to talk about the third episode of The Wolf Den. I want to talk about boards. Football boards. Meaning,
What, like wooden boards?
Ouija boards.
I can talk about Ouija boards. I've done a lot of
boards.
them.
You know, like the chairman and all that, like you muffet. No, not Ouija boards. What's that one you said? Banjo board or something? I'm like, no, boards.
Yeah, man. Should be all good. Might be all good for the one tomorrow, actually.
Oh, yeah. What happened with that one as well? Because you were saying to me, because you guys were going to do review shows, what, 9 o'clock?
I think we had it sort of planned that we was going to do one for about 8 o'clock. But I mean, I don't mind sort of doing that one on Wednesday or whatever, because I know Jez has got the Arsenal game on against Lens on Tuesday. So, I mean, I don't mind doing that on Wednesday instead. But if you want to do like a review show on Monday about 10 p.m, then that's cool.
I'll be game.
Be all good for that.
Jezza, Fuzzy, and now I've got all three of you because you're a representative of each club. Can I know I mentioned this to Jez a couple of weeks back when he was on my channel. Are you still up for that history one? And we can still do that 89 one.
Yeah.
I'll get you and Kenny Ken on that. Fuzzy, would you be happy to do a 2008 one with me with Man United squad that year?
Could do, yeah.
And then
Tony Claude Gunner.
What's up, brother Tony?
Welcome in, mate.
Then obviously, me and you can do that Forest one. You know, the Cluffy one that me and you planned. I can
absolutely.
You know what? I may even do that this week. I'll make the first history one, the Forest one, because obviously, and I'll sit there and I'll work out some details. I'll get you on stream later on in the week, a private one, and I'll natter to you about it. Oh shit! Oh, what a stop! Good deflection. Who was that? That was some last ditch shit there, boy. Block Mope.
Oh, is that going to be reviewed?
I don't know.
Let's have a look.
Oh no, it hit his hand.
No.
Oh no, but it's low. It's low though. It's low.
No, I haven't reviewed it. No, they haven't.
Big up, Tony. What's up, bro? How you doing? I hope you're doing okay.
Let's have a look.
No, it went out. It's cool now.
Oh, his hand's done anyway, so that might
pull to my bro. Yeah, because that's what I was saying, Jez. I want to see if I can get you and Ken on that 89 one, because you're probably the only Arsenal fans I know that will probably remember it. Maybe other than Lee Gunner, but I don't talk to Lee. Well, I do, but only in his chat when I'm natter to him and super chatting.
I'm not.
Oh, come on! We got one more minute. Right, I'll take this draw.
Lee was born.
I'll take this draw.
What, Lee in 89? Yeah, of course he was.
He's
older than me.
Good enough.
He's 40. He'd be old enough. He might not remember it, but he'd probably.
Well, that's what I mean. He wouldn't remember the game, the season.
True.
Yeah, but he can read.
Oh, he knows all about it. Don't worry about
that. You would assume that, innit? When he's reading.
You would assume that. 40, yeah.
Oh, ow! Ouch! Did you just see that?
Yeah.
Oh, that was close.
That was a cruncher.
No, because I'm like fucking 5 hours behind you.
Sorry, I don't mean to be insensitive.
Oh!
Yeah, now you've seen it.
Fucking hell, man.
Oh, dear.
I'm so behind on this. It's unreal.
What streaming service are you using in the past?
It's Sky Go, mate.
What? Oh, what's up, Dale?
Sky Go.
Big up the Oregon Gooner.
Yo, mate. How you doing, buddy? Cheers for coming in, bud. Always a pleasure, you know that. Come on if you want after the game.
I love your stories, man.
Fucking bathe in my salty tears.
You got a point, mate. It's game over.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's it, man. Get a point.
Yes, we stay in 10th for now.
I forgot. Yeah, you're looking over your shoulder, hoping these guys don't overtake you. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I need you to make sure that Fulham don't win, so that we can stay in 10th.
That's why Fuzz is so happy, because he knows now that we're not getting above him as well.
Yeah, I know.
You stayed 1 point behind us.
But we've got injuries though. But that's why I'm hoping because we've got no Jackson tomorrow. We've got no Michael up front.
Yeah, but like you've already said, Wolf, you know, as soon as you get your guys back,
Oh, dude, I'm waiting for that, bro.
it's going to be a
Can't wait.
different story, mate.
Damn right. Well, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. We've had about 12 of our players injured most of this season.
Hey, we're still 11th, so, you know, I can't really argue that much. I would rather, you know, we need to be winning our games at home for me, but, you know, I'll take that. I'll take that.
But you're on course for your top 10 finish. You're on course for
Yeah,
your top 10 finish. Me and you both called that. We both said that. Forest are going to finish top 10, and me and you are still right, because everyone was, they're going to be relegated. No.
Well, I actually said Premier League champions, but we'll forget about that. Got Palace, so I'm gonna get Diego to do a preview before the game for that.
What was that, Jez? What was you gonna say, dude? I swear Jez was gonna say something.
I was going to read this. This is Warren's team talk. This is quite important about the bullying video. I'll wait for you to come back, Yeti.
Yeah. I need a piss.
I need to talk to Warren as well, because is he on Instagram, Jez? Warren?
Yeah, Warren's team talk.
Oh, is that what he is on there? Let me blower. I want to quickly find him because I want to have a word with him. That's all right with him. I got a new follower. Okay.
Warren's top fella, man.
Yeah, he does. He's been around on a while because I remember seeing Warren years ago because he's been in and out of media for quite a long time, isn't he, Warren? Because I remember seeing him like 10 odd years ago as an Arsenal fan when he was on I think he was on AFTV back in the day as well, once or twice.
Who?
Warren. Wasn't he on AFTV? No? All right. I must be...
No, never. No.
All right, well, let me find him. And it's just Warren's team talk.
Warren's Warren apostrophe S space team talk, all one word.
Apostrophe. Sweet. Warren's apostrophe team talk.
Fucking golf on there.
Welcome back.
Cheers. Right, say what you was going to say, Jezza.
Right, this is from Warren. Jez, just to let you know, the anti-bullying video I uploaded on my channel, it was basically advertising the show on Thursday night, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Has been deleted. Not by me, I hasten to add. I've spoken to YouTube and they told me that passed my case to the correct team. I'm waiting for an email response with them, which I should receive within 24 hours. You won't, mate, Warren. If you're watching, you won't. They also told me that they should give a person a warning before taking videos down, which they don't. They've done it to me.
They don't, yeah.
They've done it to me. Which they said, they have done. So I don't see what happened. Let's see what happens. I'm very, very upset. Now, you see, this is a case in point of YouTube. You see, if you're advertising anything that they don't agree with in their policy and guidelines, the fact that you want to talk about cyberbullying, right? They don't like it. So I would not be at all surprised, right? On Thursday night, if that gets a strike.
Yeah.
Well, it shouldn't because it's free speech, and as long as you're not doing controversial or anything.
Well, if you go and look at their policy and guidelines, it's so vague in what it doesn't really identify what you can say and what you can't say. It's purely down to YouTube. And because YouTube do a lot of reviews of your shows by computer, if you
AI,
you'll get a strike. And they've done it to me twice, where they've said my intro contravenes the Premier League's copyright. And I the last time they did it, I put a review in because they were saying that the 3 games that were advertised on that intro. One was Nottingham Forest against Norwich.
Newcastle.
And another one was, I can't remember them now. But both times it's the same 3 games. And the second time they did it, I reviewed it. And a month later, they said, no, you're okay. And I said, well, thanks for that. Because nobody's going to watch that stream now because it's over a month old.
Mm.
So I earned fuck all money off that video. Which I'm, I don't earn big bucks, not like some of these big tubers. But it's just bloody annoying. You put the time and effort in, and then they do that. So I wouldn't be at all surprised. We're gonna have to be careful what we say on Thursday night. That's for sure.
Well, I mentioned it on my stream. When did I do my review for the Chelsea Brighton? Monday, wasn't it, or Sunday? Because I had Yeti and Mama Flossie in the chat, and even Fuzzy turned up, and I mentioned it at the end because everyone started mentioning it in the comments, and I never about the mental health thing, and no one said anything to me. So
yeah, but he put a video up advertising the channel.
Oh, a whole video dedicated to it.
He put a thing up there on YouTube saying, "Come on," because he's going.
Yeah, they don't care. They don't care about bullying and people killing themselves because of bullying, because he don't make them any money, so they're not bothered about that, are they?
No,
fucking disgraceful, man. Disgraceful.
All he did was put out there on YouTube, "Come and watch this stream. It's very important." Blah 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 blah.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been taken down. So
I thought it had, because on my Instagram he sent me it, and then I was trying to share it everywhere, and it all of a sudden went deleted, so I could not get on it afterwards. Because I did actually watch it, and it went through the stats of how many people have committed suicide through social media bullying and all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what they do. I really don't. I'm still gonna do it. I'm still gonna continue to do it. And if you don't care about it, then God will have you eventually, because you are a piece of shit.
Well, one thing I won't be doing is mentioning YouTube as on the thing, and I won't be mentioning stats per se, because I will get a strike for it.
Yeah. Don't be too specific. Well, yeah, I'll advise that. Don't be too specific. Just keep your general conversation. That way, you can't say you said this or that about anybody. You can just be like, "Hang on a minute, it's a general conversation." Piss off.
Yeah. I'm going from my own experiences and from what I've seen of how it affects people and all that kind of stuff. That's all I'm going to do. And I'm sorry, you won't ever stop me doing that. I don't give a shit who you are.
This is a democracy. We have the right of freedom of speech.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We shouldn't have to bow down to the big powers that deem they can tell us what we can say on a channel and what we can't say. If it's China, I get it, because that's what happens, doesn't it? Because they're not a democracy. But this is a democracy here in America and the UK. So we should be able to have freedom of speech and say, well, actual fact, this should be dealt with.
100%. 100%.
And that, so we're going to have to be a little bit careful on it. But
I'd like all the thing is, though, Jez, right? If you was one of these streamers who's got like 3 million subscribers and all this, that, and the other, they probably wouldn't even care about it, because it shouldn't even come into account that we're small channels. It should come into account that we're trying to do something that changes the way of society and the way that it works. But they don't look at it like that, because they just want to make money, and that's all they're interested in.
Well, the problem is, when you're a small channel, like we all are, right, you don't get an account. Lee's got an account manager, right, because he's got over 75,000 subscribers. So if he's got a problem, he's got somebody he can go directly to and say, hey, what's going on here? What's the fuck's happening? And so he gets an immediate response. If I get a strike on I've never had a strike. What I've had is I forget the term they call it, but they'll demonetize the channel because they'll say this is up for review or whatever. It's that they do it by computer, and then you have to go for it's a bloody month before you get a human being actually watches your channel and says no, it was all right.
Yeah.
And then he's come back to you and you say, well, thanks very much for that. It's been a month now. No fucker's going to watch it. And you sat there for like maybe let's say they did it to one of my history shows. Now a history show, I haven't done one in quite a while, so I must do. Is it can take me 2 to 3 hours to set that up. I have to do all the research, make sure I've got my facts right, type it all up, and then do it for an hour. So it's a lot of time. It's like a half a day's work for me, which is okay. I don't mind. But when they do that and they don't even give you a plausible reason, you think, well, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
At least tell me why. Give me something.
Yeah, exactly.
Fully.
But
did you?
Go on.
No, I was about to say, because where you mentioned it, did you see that stuff about Ava Santana last week on morning television about when they were discussing male suicide rates, about the biggest killer of males under 50 was suicide, and the bitch sat there laughing about it and said there was other things that needed to be dealt with. I was like, yeah, fuck you too.
Yeah,
bitch.
I've seen that. Yeah.
Fuck you too. Oh, she just went. When he mentioned it, she just went. And he's like, "What are you laughing?"
The only reason I came up with the idea, there's a guy on YouTube. He's an Australian fella. He's called Mr. Caring Guy, right? And he highlights all of this. He's suffered from mental health himself, and he admitted he's attempted suicide in his life. So what he does, he goes round and he'll do a stream about 20 people, rest in peace to these people, whatever. And he's done loads and loads of shows, and I've watched them pretty much all. Like he went through one. It was about an hour and a half show. It was very good. It was about all the Golden Gate Bridge is the most popular suicide spot in the world.
Yeah, San Francisco. Golden Gate.
Sorry? San Francisco. And he did a show about that, and he's done one about Ayakigahara in Japan, which is the second highest place for suicide in Japan. People go in there, hang themselves, and they have rangers that go in and try and find the bodies. And there's another guy called Johnny P, and he's been to Ayakigahara 5 times, and he's actually found bodies hanging. Some of them, obviously, he doesn't video the ones where you can still see it's a person. The one, he videos it, and he's gone off and got the police and said, "Look, I've just found this body." And it's just fucking bizarre, man. And that's when this thing happened that I'm going to talk about at the start of the show. That this girl that I knew, what happened to her. That's the only reason I'm doing it.
Yeah, it's personal.
I'm only doing it trying to highlight the fact of how this has come about, and hopefully something will come of it. Nothing will come of it, but I know that.
No, but you try. You get your.
You still got to do it. You still got to go there. I mean, suicide is fucking terrible. Anybody can be at a point where they've got nobody they can talk to or nobody they can confide in or anything like that. So they go to suicide. It's fucking tragic, man. And we've got to do something about it if we can.
Well,
we have to do something about it.
It's not just about cyberbullying. It's also about the story I told you, a friend of mine who was a football coach. He found that young schoolgirl hanging, died, or she was dead.
And
how it affected it. So it's just general bullying in general. It's allowed, and people that cause this sort of stuff, they should be done for it, even if they're at school.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, 100%.
And a lot of these kids at 14, 15, 12, 10, who get bullied at school, nothing to do with fucking internet or anything like that. It's just general bullying. In some people can't take it for whatever reason.
Depression.
I mean, thankfully, I was never bullied in my life. Had a few scrapes, but you know, some people just don't have the mental willpower, if that's the right term to say.
It is. Some people just can't get through it, and it's as soon as it starts, it is just like something. Everyone can turn around and say you've got to just smack the guy out and knock him out and stuff like that. Sometimes it's just not that simple, and the fact that you've now got the social media thing as well, like I said earlier, you'll get these. See, the blame for me is the minions that stick with the bully and make the bully as powerful as what he is, because the minions do that because they don't want to be the one bullied, so they're pussies themselves. You know what I mean? And what they do is, and I've seen it so many times, is the bully will get one of the minions to befriend the person that they're bullying, and they'll get them to befriend them to make out that they're their friend, so that they get all their social media things and all this, that, and the other, and then they'll probably at some point go, "Oh, meet us at this pub or whatever like this," and the bullies won't be there. Don't worry, I won't invite them, and they will be there. So you've got to be careful of that as well.
Causes all sorts of depression and stuff, doesn't it? Because that's another thing. Because that's you're saying about even if you smack the guy out, you can still go home and still think, "Hang on a minute, why did I go through that?" And a good example of that was a lady when I used to live in a tower block around the corner from where I live now called Frederick Tower. I used to live on the 7th floor. Well, there was a lady above me. She always used to have an argument with her neighbor. She was always like roary and like fighty when she was. But until one day, I'm sitting there in my front room because back in those days with the council blocks around there, the front rooms face the back of the block. So like anyone, like, if you want to go into your balcony and stuff with your front room, it was all at the back. One day, me, my mum, and my brother was sitting there, and literally you just saw this black figure go past the glass, and she didn't even make a sound. But you heard the windbreak as she went past, and we all went to the balcony and looked over her. I'll never forget what I saw that day. I'll never ever forget it. And I was only 5, but I can still remember it. It looked like a big pizza, and her body had got caught on the railings as well, so she split in half. Oh my God, I've never seen anything like it. I've never seen anything like. You don't think it's real as well when you're looking at it from a great height. You just think, what's that? Like, then it clicks, and you're like,
yeah. It's unfortunate that anybody. I mean, I've always said, and I always will. If anybody needs to talk to somebody about that kind of thing, you can hit me up on Instagram, you can hit me up on Facebook or whatever, and we can have a chat about it. And, you know, I'll try and help you out through your situation, because there's nothing worse than feeling like you're worthless.
And
you know what I mean? And, you know, we need to do something about it. And if you two want to get rid of us or anything like that because we do it, well, fuck you, mate. Fuck you. We're trying to make a difference. You're not.
That's illegal. That's censorship. They can't do that, bro. That's censorship.
That was Warren trying to ring me there.
Hello, Warren.
So I'll ring him after the show, because he obviously wants to talk about. I don't know.
Yeah,
maybe he's got some information. I don't know. About what happened. I don't know.
Would it be alright if I wouldn't mind hearing what he says, actually? You got to let us know, because I'm curious about why YouTube are going to give what bullshit explanation they're going to give him.
Yeah, give him a ring, put it on loudspeaker while we're on.
No. That'd be silly. That's interrupting in his private conversations, man. I'm saying.
Yeah, but I mean, just it's got to be put out there. It's got to be put out there.
Well, why don't you say, just have your phone?
I'll send him a message and ask him and see what he says. He might say no. He might say yes. I don't know.
You're right.
Yeah, just ask him.
Right, Fuzzy, you gone all quiet. You're not thinking about your game yesterday, eh?
He's using his tissues. I don't know whether he's crying or whether he's having a wank, but he's using his tissues.
No, so if you see a bit of shaking, we might.
When this,
Your
I'll tell
camera
you
is
what's happening.
shaking, to be fair.
yeah, it was. Yeah,
Well,
when
I've not got the most sturdiest desk, you see. I've not got. It's like a can incur an
look at
earthquake
it.
quite
Look at him,
easily.
mate. Look at him, mate. He's going for it.
you made the earth move, you sex monster.
Is anybody else's house shaking right now?
I can feel you from here, babe.
Well,
When this room starts rocking, don't come and knock it.
He's
Oh,
gone
dear.
red, so I think we caught him out there.
Have we? All right. You want the chocolate milk today?
I'll need a fat glass of chocolate milk tonight. Yeah.
Yeah, lay off of it, yeah.
No, let's see how this. Let's see how this Jez thing plays out, and
Yeah, but he's
keep
texting.
on that.
No, I'm sure Jez, when he's ready, will let us know. I'm sure.
Yeah, well, I'm saying that we'll wait for Jez.
No worries, no worries. I just thought I'd ask Fuzzy because it went all quiet then, and I was just like, Fuzz, no. Oh,
Yeah, I've sort of zoned out a bit.
yeah. Why are you two here as well, Fuzz, and obviously because I'm not sure if Yeti remembers this. Wild Things. You remember that thing? Me and I was talking to you.
Yeah,
about
I remember it. Yeah.
Do you remember? Do you want to make that exactly like how you just said a minute ago about a little mini talk show, and we can start doing it, say regularly, like 10 o'clock about Wednesday-ish.
Hmm?
We can start having general nat, and then Fuzzy wants to be part of it as well because I actually said this to Yeti behind closed doors about getting you in on that, Fuzz, even though I should have asked you about that. But are you up? Would you be up for something like that? A little like just a regular once a week thing, like about 10ish. We can all have a nat, general subject conversations, all that together. And like,
Yeah,
would you be up for that?
Yeah, I've
Oh,
had I've also had that sort of conversation with Yeti. I think just a weekly show or something. I think he also came with the idea for it as well. Just not even just talking about football, just talking about life in general.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Creating a show where it's like people
general
can
chat.
just drop in and just talk about what's happened this week in people's everyday lives, because it's sometimes those sort of conversations people want to have, but they just don't get the chance to have them.
Well, okay, when now the three of us are here, do you want to throw, right? Are you free Wednesday, 10 o'clock? Yeah.
Should be. I should be.
Us? Would you want to say if you're free, we'll throw a prototype this Wednesday if you guys are not busy?
I can do like Wednesday 10 o'clock, but when my neighbours come back because they're on holiday at the minute, 10 o'clock is a little bit late for me.
No, just
That's
a
why
prototype.
I normally do my streams about 6 or 7. This week's fine because they're away on holiday.
Yeah, we'll
But
rearrange
after that, I can't really do 10 p.m.
Well, it was just an idea.
So we can work around it. We can work around it.
I just sent Warren. This is what I said. Hi, mate. On with Yeti, Wolfang, and Clock Fuzz. They would like to hear about that if you're okay.
Please.
Or we can do a private StreamYard.
Yeah, that's true. Please.
Yeah,
if you don't mind, Warren.
Yeah,
please.
it don't have to be on major live stream.
No,
so,
not really.
You can do a private one.
But as a YouTuber, and growing YouTuber, I'm curious. I'm very curious because that's a bit of a dodgy one to me because I'm the way they just random, because normally before they pull anything down, like Jez said, they're supposed to give you a verbal warning. It's just like being at work. You're supposed to, look, excuse me, you're doing this and this wrong. Can you do that before we're forced to interfere? Not we'll start taking your stuff down and then we'll tell you about it later. No, what? Are you crazy? I work in law. That doesn't. No, you can't do things that way. That's like me saying, yeah, you ain't done a crime yet, but I'm going to put you in prison before you carry out assault.
Yeah, but a lot of things have changed over the last few years where they can actually do things you say that they can't. I mean, I've seen no end of stories where they do stuff that they can't do, and they still do it because they are the authority at the end of the day. So, it does happen.
That's illegal.
I agree with you. Totally. It is censorship, but nowadays things have changed, and they get away with fucking murder.
Yeah, they do, innit? The bastards, because they got the money. The bastards.
100%. 100%.
If you're interested in golf, Europe have just won back the Ryder Cup.
Yeah, because they were 5-0 up yesterday for what I saw.
What's golf?
Where pimps
something
go to
that you should never trust me playing.
Or be very careful, otherwise you will damage your back. Golf is a very if you get shots wrong, mate, and you can do your hit bad on golf, you know. You can do
it's not me injuring myself that I got to worry about. It's everybody else. The last time I went to a driving range, I hit a ball so poorly that everyone in the driving range just dropped to the floor. because all you could hear was his ball clanging off all the supports. Like
Oh
I hit
my
the
God.
ball, I swing to hit the ball out into the range. It went up. It went up. How's this happen? Like, what's this
Chip
about?
shot. Chip
Not-
shot. Chip shot.
Not, I've not been to. I've not been invited to a driving range ever since. So
That reminds me when, because my cousin's major into golf, my mate James, big up to you, man. I won't be watching, but big up to him anyway. But I hit this shot and off the tee off, and I didn't shout four until I saw it whiz a ways from his head. So it could have actually smacked him straight in the head. I mean, fucking hell, most of the swings I don't even hit the fucking thing, but you know,
That'd be funny. I was always
nearly killed him, man.
I was always a crazy golf expert. I've never actually tried driving on a proper range, but I've always been a
Back
crazy
in the set.
because I one thing about I had an ex-missus. She was excellent at getting it into someone else's hole, if you know what I mean. In terms of you'd be sitting there and you're in a little shot bit, but she'd hit it so hard it would fly off and hit the guys that were on hole 1 or something.
is that like crazy? Is that a crazy golf or something?
Yeah, a little crazy golf. Yeah, I was always good at crazy golf because I was good at short putt, but I've never been on a range to drive it. You know, I'd probably like let go of the club and everything. Yet, Fuzz, you probably did a lot better than me, bro. I'd like. Does the club count?
I wouldn't say I was like the worst person in the world with when it came to golfing. It's just my swing technique, by the looks of it, it's not like clean enough to constantly or consistently make good contact with the ball.
Was it your first time?
No, I've been a fair few times, but it's like I barely actually go. It's like once every couple of years or something.
Have you got pimp trousers? Have you got pimp trousers?
No.
Have you got pimp trousers? Can I see your pimp trousers, Fuzz? Go on. Are they checkered?
I haven't got any pimp trousers. I've got some relaxed ones, some relaxed fit. It's like lounge trousers on that are just plain grey.
Because I was watching golf the other day, and this guy was wearing trousers like Rupert. You remember Rupert the Bear from back in the day? That TV program.
Oh my days!
He used to have the bright yellow trousers. You were wearing Rupert the Bear's Sunday best, bro. Like bright yellow. And I was like, oh, what are you doing? Like, checkered flag. Like,
Pair of them.
have you?
I used to play. I play a lot of golf. And
I'm
I've got
sorry,
Oh
Jez.
my
I didn't mean it. I love your Rupert the Bear trousers. I didn't
a
mean
pair of
it.
yellow ones with
Is
black-
it a rule that you have to wear those kind of trousers?
Yeah, you got to look an idiot.
Yeah. You got a
Yeah, but you only have to wear an Arsenal shirt to look an idiot.
That's true.
Oh, oh! Put some water on that one. That was flames. Oh,
More specifically, a Kai Havertz Arsenal shirt.
Oh yeah.
That's
you
even
bring,
worse.
you bring that.
Thousands of those now. They'll be selling absolutely thousands of them.
I've got to have a piss, so I'll be back in a minute.
Guarantee.
That's what he got up for, wasn't it? Oh, no, I got to ask this now. Are they like proper Rupert the Bear? They're like proper checkered with the little squares in it and everything. All right.
I'm just going to ring Warren. See, I've sent him an Instagram, but he hasn't seen it.
All right, mate.
So I'll ring him, see what he says. All right.
All right.
Okay.
What's that event with them? Is it bowls? You know when you got to brush the floor to keep the ball moving. Is that bowls?
Oh, is that ice thing?
Yeah.
Where you got the brooms.
Because I always thought that was a bit. You always thought that was the cheapest way to get to the Olympics, man. Like, you give you a broom, you go into the Olympics. It's like,
It's called curling.
curling. That's it, curling. I wanted to be a curler with the broomstick because I was good at sweeping. So I thought, yeah, I could do that. That confused me the first time I saw it. But you know, they're just polishing the ice so it keeps on sliding. That's crazy. That's crazy, and it does take insane technique. It was something I always laughed at first, but you've actually got to do it in a specific way, otherwise it will just make the ball stop. All this technique, man.
That's what we've got to do. When football gets absolutely clapped, we'll all go support a curling team.
Yeah, we'll call it New Arsenal. New Arsenal curling team. Kai Havertz Appreciation Society. Yeah, I'll be interested to hear from Warren though, if he would be so kind to let us know, because I don't want to have it said that we're all trying to just poke our nose in his business. My phone.
You're on mute, Jez, mate.
Yeah, he's
on the phone. He's on the phone. He's talking to Warren on the phone.
Is he? Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Let me update. He's just called him because he sent him an Instagram message.
Update, mate. So I'm always like 10 minutes behind.
No, you got up and came back, which we understand. You're not in the Matrix. We understand.
I was going from the Sky, being on Sky, so I was still 10 minutes behind in real
baffling.
life.
Are we still like? We are
crazy,
still
isn't it?
I was going to say where I got my feed from, but I'm not going to because we're still live.
Yeah,
just in case.
Say what you want on this channel, mate. If I get banned, I get banned. I don't give a fuck.
No, you know that we talk about ice curling, right? There is apparently a sport called car curling. We actually do the same thing, but with cars.
What?
Invented
How
in
does
Russia.
that work?
Car curling are very similar to the original sport. There are two innovations. You use cars instead of the granite stones.
Right.
And real humans instead of the brooms.
I need to see that.
I thought you meant to keep driving cars around corners.
That's happened. No, hang on. Isn't cars around corners? That's NASCAR, isn't it? Just constant left turn.
Yeah. That's awesome as well. That is.
Yeah.
There's nothing right about that.
The speed and the power is because you do get some. They don't have to turn a lot, so they do have a lot of like speed. And the accidents are epic. I will say that the accidents are epic.
Oh yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, when I said that it was awesome. I mean, I like to see crashes in. See, the thing is, what I find really boring is like the Grand Prix, 70 odd fucking laps. How boring is that?
Same shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Who here's gone to the derbies?
It's only funny when someone actually has a crash, like what's his name?
Oh, demolition derbies.
But you know, it's not. I mean, it's not funny because he died. But you know.
Oh, he's Senna. You talking about Senna?
Yeah.
You talking about Senna when he crashed?
Yeah,
that was a bit deep. No, but yeah, I like banger racing, good old stock car racing.
Yeah,
I've been to so many stock car events in my life, and because you always laugh, right? You know what I like about every single event, no matter who wins like the 3 previous races, what they always used to do is at the end, I'll thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for coming. You know, this is the champion of the day, but because the cars are damaged, we're just going to smash them up in an event at the end anyway. You'd have like the 4 winners of the previous races. All right, cool. Let's just smash the cars up, chaps, and they'll just do it until they would flip and like everything. It was beautiful, man.
Yeah, so the amount of times that I went to that one event with the bangers racing, and the amount of times where at the start, instead of going forwards, half of them just reversed and turned around and went backwards. They go for head-ons. It's just like, what the fuck?
Where did you watch it? Because I used to watch a lot of it down Great Yarmouth Stadium when they used to be quite busy down there. About 20 odd years ago.
Yeah. My one's quite local.
Yeah, that's where I went.
Was local to me.
What, Yarmouth? You went to watch banger racing? Great Yarmouth.
Yeah, I'm sure that's where I went when I was younger.
Because they used to have tons of them back in the day, man. They used to have like 2-3 events each year. We used to go down to Hemsby and stay close, just to go and the lower stuff and all that, just to get there for the banger race. It was epic, man. Just raw carnage. It was beautiful. And you're a little 5-year-old, 6-year-old, 6-year-old watching all this, and no one ever got hurt. They were just smashing the crap out of the car.
Yeah.
Got an update for you. Got an update. Warren's not up for it tonight. He had a bit of an episode last night. I don't know if you guys know, but if you don't know, this is a secret. He was in a horrendous train crash many years ago. Nearly died, got crushed, disabled.
Jazz was still on stream, mate.
I know, but
yeah. We won't say nothing.
And he basically said, "Look, can we do it tomorrow?" I fell over, and I said, "Yeah, that's no worries, man. That's no problem." And anyway, it looks like it's nothing to do with YouTube. It looks like his account's been hacked.
Right, okay.
Anything he's uploaded since January is gone.
Oh, okay.
So
that's
not YouTube. That's some little fucker's got in there and hacked his account.
Yeah, It could have been an AI worm, man. It could have just been an AI worm bot that do that because there's loads of them little bastards ringing around the internet now. But if he does, I feel like for a chat tomorrow, and he does feel like doing it on StreamYard on a private little stream, I would like to put my play because I'd be bang interested in hearing what he had to say.
Well, no, he said he's up for it, but not tonight because he's
tomorrow. Tomorrow.
He's not feeling very well. So
kind of
play, man. Fair play.
I hope he
calm regards to him, man.
So I'll wait.
Right, I'm gonna shut this one down now, guys, because we're still live. I've only got 4 hours on me fucking stream. I thought it was, when I said to you earlier, Wolf, where I said I've only got an hour and 2 hours left on stream. Well, I obviously was drunk because I read it wrong. It said 4 hours, so I'm on 3 hours and 10 now. So, you know what? It's been epic stream, guys. Absolutely epic. Thanks to everyone that's been in the chat and all that sort of stuff. It's been a brilliant watch.
Is anyone still there?
Always enjoy this.
Is anyone still there?
We've got like 3 people still in the chat at the moment.
The comments stopped about 45 minutes ago. So, yeah, big up to everyone.
Yeah, they did.
The comments stopped. So, big everyone. Big up, everyone, and thanks, Jez.
Big up everybody that's been in here. Big up everyone that's seen it. Everyone that is going to see it afterwards. Make sure you get on that Thursday night cast that we've got about bullying and cyberbullying and social media and all this, that, and the other, because it's massively important. And make sure you fucking spread it around. Because we want to catch people that are in this situation at the minute, so we can help them. That is the main aim for this, what we're doing. And hopefully, it'd be great if all the bigger channels, the Sides and the fucking United Stands and stuff like that, did stuff like this. But, they're too busy on the money. So, I mean, they're not bothered about anything like this. But anyway, Hot Fuzz, shout your stuff out, man.
Yeah, so
do it. I tell you what, Hot Fuzz, do it really upset, because I know you're really upset at the minute as a Man United fan.
Do it upset, yeah, okay. So, fucking Hot Fuzz 44 OG, yeah. Subscribe if you fucking fancy it. Literally, just wasting my time with doing previews and match reviews. It's always the same shit every week. Nothing changes. There's always Mr. Negative appearing on your TV.
Cheers, George. Love always, man.
But yeah, you find me Hot Fuzz 44 OG on the YouTubes, also on the Instagrams. You can find a link to my Instagram on my YouTube homepage if you click on my channel and all of that good stuff. But yeah, predominantly the match previews, match reviews. I sort of got off of doing watch-alongs at the moment because I can't find a guaranteed time to actually cover those matches. So I'm sort of confined to doing the pre-uploads or other sort of evening streams like I do usually about sort of 9 p.m. Sometimes they'll be early in the day, but do be sure to come tune in. We'll probably be doing something later on today as well, so do be sure to check us out.
Awesome stuff, man. Awesome. Hot Fuzz is quality. He always has been. Absolute quality, man. Wolf, do your shout out, but do it in a way that you're going to be great at some point this season.
Well, thanks. I'd like to thank God for giving me this opportunity to get on stage and have my say. I wouldn't have been able to do it with the support of Jez, Fuzz, and some drunk guy called Yeti. I'd also like to thank my prostitute, my girlfriend, and my wife. All 3 of them have been very supportive. And I wouldn't have been able to get this reward without George in the audience. George, always support. Back in the start, man. Back in the start. On a serious note, Wolfgang Christian. Catch me on YouTube. Like, if you want to talk to me on my Instagram, you can, obviously, because my Instagram's linked on to my YouTube. So Wolfgang Division. Anyone can chat me up. Regarding the mental health thing as well, I've been backing Jez on that one. I've put that on my Instagram and my YouTube. You'll see a post for that on mine. If it's scheduled for Jez on Thursday show at 6 o'clock. So don't miss that. On my own personal note, he's a big inspiration to me. So obviously back Jez, and it's never a shame to talk. You can always talk to someone. Like, you know what I mean? I'm here if you want to chat with someone. Yeti will be there. Hopefully Fuzzy will still do that thing with us on 10 o'clock. We'll change it obviously when Fuzzy's sorry, Yeti's neighbours come back. But yeah, big up everyone. If you want to find me, Wolfgang Division, just for a chat. Even if it's not about football, and I'll be there.
Yeah, 100%.
Quality, man. Quality.
Yeah, awesome. Absolute quality, mate. Thanks for that. And Jez, I want you to do it in the style of somebody that of a team that used to be great and have a great manager, but now your manager is shit and you've never won anything in Europe. So I want you to do it in that standard.
Sorry, Fuzz.
Well, yeah, you know, bang average team, you know, done jack shit in Europe. And we'll do jack shit in Europe again this year. We won't get a star, unlike, dare I say it, Nottingham Forest. What can I say? Depression all round, really. Chelsea have won in Europe. Man United have won in Europe.
City, Liverpool,
Yeah.
West Ham.
So,
Aston Villa.
Yeah.
Wait, you were supposed to let Jez sign off on a positive, you miserable bastard. Look what you've done to the poor fella. Quality, you said a minute ago. Quality.
So, yeah, Arsenal, probably the worst English team of the top level flight in Europe.
Spurs.
United won more in Europe than Arsenal. Yeah, class. But, it's Arsenal, the history and more. As you can see, I'm upbeat about it all. But we've won a few leagues. We've won a few FA Cups.
I love Jez. You know, this is why I love Jez.
A couple of good trips out to Wembley. You know, memorable place.
Had a few
you went back
days
to
out at Wembley over the years. Yeah. We've been to 21.
You've got to have it, so uplift it a little bit.
Yeah. Well.
Beat a couple of cherry pickings down in Bournemouth the other day as well.
Yeah.
Shit.
For that, really. We continually be like the Chelsea rejects, and you know. So yeah, but on an upbeat, people, being serious. Thursday night, please come and watch that channel.
Yeah, 100%.
Lee, Kenny, the Yeti, and Warren's team talk. It's very, very important. It's very personal to me, and so I please want to get as maximum traction and maximum views as I possibly can on that. It really is an important thing in this world nowadays. It's a shit world we live in nowadays, where people can get bullied and all kinds of bullshit, and it affects so many young people in the world, and it needs to be stamped out, and something needs to be done. So thanks, Yeti, great stream, mate. Thanks, Hot Fuzz. Thanks, Wolf. And if we do a private stream, then I'll set it up. But
yeah,
I think it's pretty obvious what has happened on that channel, on Warren's. So yeah, we'll take it from there. And I'm on with you, Yeti, at 7:00, I believe, on Anthony's with the lovely young Fran. And
that's correct. Yeah,
7:00, I believe. Looking forward to that one. And everyone, take care and have a great evening.
Yeah, guys, thanks everyone who's been in here. Hit the likes, hit the subscribes. I don't say that all the time, but you know, I say every now and then. I don't want to keep pushing that kind of shit because it's just not who I am. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. Fuck off.
I'm the same.
At the end of the day, man, you're all absolute legends. And George, man, love you to bits. You've been a mate of mine for years. And everybody else in the chat is fucking diamond, man. And that's it. That's it, guys. We are heading out. See you later, motherfucker.
Dad?